Peace, 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 peace. Salute, salute, fam. Peace to the fam. Respect Ring Media LLC. Stephen X here. Peace and salute, fam. Coming in with another live. Let me see. Let me see what time it is. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Oh shoot, my phone. Today is Wednesday, y'all. I'm just grinding, man. I went to the gym early today, so I feel good. Salute to the good fam as you come in the room. Let me know how the mic sounds. Respect Ring Media LLC, respectringmedia.com. Yeah, I came back from the gym. You know, been hearing all this stuff with Keyshawn Davis. Some interview that dropped. Now I didn't see the full interview, but he once again he's talking about Devin Haney. Surprise, surprise. These guys can't stop talking about Devin. But I saw a good snippet of it, and then I saw some people, this is sort of the news story today. This interview that Keyshawn did. I don't know. It seems like he did it. I don't know if it was just before his last fight that he just won in Norfolk or after, but it just dropped. I saw like a good, whatever they dropped. I didn't see the full thing, but we'll go through it. Let's see who's in the building, fam. First one in the building, we got Brother Slim Hussein, fam, in the building. Brother Slim Hussein, Stephen X in the chat. Blessings, blessings, bro. Salute to you, King. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for being here, fam. Always 10 toes down. Thanks, fam. Yeah. Smash that like button, fam. Support the grind. Like and share it on your social media channels. I'm pretty sure I already shared this. Yeah, I shared this on YouTube and Twitter. I gotta go to Twitter anyways. Yeah, smash that like button, fam. Thank you. Yeah. Salute to brother Real Assad in the building. Salute Stephen X and chat. Salute, King. Salute, bro. Thank you for being here, fam. We're coming together talking this boxing. Devin Haney exposes Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Little bro, then big bro. So we all know that. That's a Devin been calling them out. I'm looking on Twitter right now whilst I'm talking to y'all. Salute to Queen Cam in the building. Combos with Cam is in the building, family. Salute Stephen X. Blessings to you always, family. Salute, Queen, and blessings to you always, Queen. Always, always, and forever. Thank you, Queen. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I know you're busy. It's good to have the Queen here. Well, I've seen you in the graveyard, yeah. A lot of us, we see each other in the graveyard. So it's good. The fam, I know everyone's got lives. We all got our lives. I just wanted to come in the mic real quick, talk to the fam. Salute. Yeah, blessings to all in the chat. Yep. I don't know if you saw Queen Cam, but yeah, we're talking this Shakur Stevenson, this little interview that he did. I don't want to do like a full breakdown or anything. I'm trying to find that Devin Haney tweet though, because Devin Haney been calling these guys out. We know this already. Devin Haney, it's on Google. Devin Haney. Oh yeah, little bro. I'll find it through Google. Little bro, big bro. Twitter. I'm gonna pull it up, and then we'll get to the interview, fam. I don't even know where to find that interview. But I saw a snippet of it. I'm like, Keyshawn. I saw some people making some commentary on it. I didn't see Blue Bud. I saw Blue Bud's video on it, but I didn't watch it. I watched somebody else, another channel. I said, this is interesting. And then, I was following the whole Alicia thing, because we talked about Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa. Y'all can go in the live replays. I gave my opinion. I don't want to talk about that today. It is what it is. I gave y'all can catch the replay. That situation is yeah. Oh, Queen, you've been working. Yeah. That's why I said we're all grinding. I get it. I'm supposed to be traveling, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'll figure that out after the show, if I'm getting on a plane or not. Talk about last minute. I just don't know. We'll see. Yeah, anyways, salute to the fam. Oh, salute to brother Mark Nash in the building. Salute, fam. He's got the boxing gloves. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here for boxing. There's been a lot of drama in boxing, but we're here for boxing. You know. And then I was thinking about, oh, we could talk about Usyk, but I'm like, I can't force that, man. I cannot talk about that Usyk thing at all. Like, I can't get excited for it. So how am I gonna do a show on it? Like, I just can't get. And it's Usyk, but like, nah, man, this guy he's fighting, this is not exciting at all. This kickboxer dude, nobody's calling him out on it. I guess because it's Usyk. Anyway, for once, I can honestly say I'm not even sure if I'm gonna watch it, and it's Usyk, but I'm not even sure if I'm gonna watch it. We'll see. Let me put this tweet. Salute to brother Mark Nash in the building. Y'all subscribe to the. We got some channels here. Mark Nash has a channel. Queen Cam has a channel. If you're not subscribed already, folks are going to come in the room and catch the replay, so they'll hear that. Folks are getting off work. Let me put this on the screen just to give some context and a baseline. There we go. So this was Devin's tweet from was this after Brian Norman Jr.? I'm on his Twitter page right now. What is the date on this? Okay, it was this year. So February 4th. So this is well after Brian Norman Jr. February 4th, he said, me and Shakur is the next biggest fight in boxing. Exclamation point. I want him and Keyshawn. Little bro, then big bro. And I remember this was shortly after Shakur beat Tio. Yeah. This is shortly before right after, because they fought at the end of January. So yeah. So Devin called out both of them. He says, I want little bro, then big bro. So little bro is Keyshawn, and then he wants big bro. No. Little bro is Shakur, and then big bro is Keyshawn. In terms of weight, I'm just looking at somebody. They posted something of Tank. Okay. Salute to brother Benji. What do you say? Both these guys are scared, especially Keyshawn Davis. He's I'm gonna like him, but I'm reposting that. That's funny. Okay, that's Devin's tweet. That's funny. So I mean, it's still a relatively new tweet. God damn, like it's not. Yeah, it's a relatively new tweet. I'm just scrolling down. The dream ducks nobody. Okay. Real Steppa. Someone said Real Steppa. I'm reposting. This is an old tweet, but sometimes, man, oh man, boxing is getting exciting. Let me repost that. Okay. I'm gonna pull up this interview that I saw with Keyshawn that I thought was wow. This young man. Where the hell did I find that? Oh, I gotta go to YouTube. Yeah. This is crazy, man. I think Keyshawn's suffering from the green-eyed monster, or what they call envy, because he wasn't making any sense in this when he was talking about Devin. I mean, he was complimenting Devin and then sort of downgrading him at the same time. And I'm just looking at it forget I'm a Devin Haney fan or whatever. I was just looking at him like he just seems like he has the green monster. You guys know what the green monster is, right? Jealousy, envy. And it's like a lot of these guys, they can't articulate. And like I said, I wasn't going to talk about Devin today. I was going to talk about something else, but this interview thing dropped. And I didn't want to talk about Alicia, and then we talked about that yesterday. I was going to just do the Usyk thing, even though that was going to be, I'm not excited about it like that. So. Okay, fam. Keyshawn Davis. Okay, yeah. So let me put this content creators. I'm going to just play the beginning where the interview is. Okay. You guys should see that. So this is by Town Biz Sports and Ent. Town Biz. Salute to Town Biz. Credit to you. Keyshawn Davis, extreme jealousy of Devin Haney. And then I don't know who this guy is interviewing him. Let me pull this up on the screen. But I'm gonna play this part for the Keyshawn interview. Let's turn up the volume. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Share the video. What time is it? Yeah, it's early. Okay, we'll go over it. Let me know if you can hear this. I'm going to start playing it now. And so, fair use YouTube, educational purposes, and salute to Town Biz.
I always thought he wasn't that good.
Yeah. Do you think he was robbed?
And so we start. This is good. Okay, so he started off. He's talking about Devin. Always thought he wasn't that good. All right.
Robbed of some of his confidence, of some of his pizzazz. Will he ever be the same after something like that takes place?
You don't think he's the same? The world don't think he's the same?
So what is he talking? So we know he's talking about the Ryan Garcia thing, and we've gone over this, fam. We've gone when Devin was going to fight Brian Norman Jr. Like, I was arguing with Brian Norman Jr. fans and all his new fans and his old fans. I said, listen, man, this stuff that he went through with Ryan is a boon. It's an asset. It's not a bust. It's a boom. It's a boom. BOOM. It's not a bust. And folks didn't get that. And there's going to be some things that Keyshawn says that are real deep, man. You got to read in between the lines, man. Salute to brother Mag is in the building. Mag 7 Mag Life is in the building. Mag 7. All these dudes are B-list dudes. Who? Keyshawn? Oh, let me guess. Tank Davis is not, though. Tank Davis is not B-list, but everybody else is. We all know Mag. We all know Mag 7. That Mag breathe. Salute to you, brother Mag. Salute to Jay Vonnie in the building. Peace, Stephen X in chat. Salute, Jay. Salute, bro. Always 10 toes down, man. Salute, King. Kings and queens are in the building. I know folks are like working or getting off work, driving home. Yeah, I was at the gym early today. I made sure to go early. I'm like, let me get the gym out the way, and then just focus on boxing the rest of the night. All right, let's go.
It doesn't feel the same. It feels like you remember the fight where he was kind of running around?
Yeah, for sure.
Remember the fight where he's kind of running around? We all know what fight he's talking about. He's talking about Jose Ramirez. All right.
When he fought in New York and shit.
Yeah, it was
outside.
Like, what the fuck is he?
That was his
like
first fight. That was his first fight back, though.
Yeah, but still, I expect it.
Okay, so Keyshawn's sort of, he's giving grace to Devin. He's saying, like, his first fight back. Keyshawn's the fighter. This guy's an interviewer. It's his first fight back. And that's a different tune from Keyshawn because, I remember he was calling Devin a bitch and with a lawsuit. He was talking a lot of, he was friendly with Ryan. I mean, y'all can be friends with whoever you want to be, but a lot of these fighters, okay, when Devin lost, yeah, a lot of people switched up, right? Okay, cool. It is what it is. He lost, right? And then, like, people were making emotional arguments. They weren't making logical arguments about the loss, right? And then, like, I was consistent from day one. Folks in the chat, I was like, yo, I had a grievance about the weight. That weight shit bothered me, but I left it alone because Devin agreed with it. And we were under the impressions that he got paid. Apparently he didn't get paid, but Devin is the one that said he got paid. So anyway, it's only when I guess we're going to talk about it, fam. If Ryan Garcia wasn't still fucking, excuse my language, but if he wasn't being propped up on Jimmy Fallon's show the other day in New York, the New York Knicks put Ryan Garcia on the screen. I don't know if you guys saw. I see all this shit on Twitter. What the hell? The New York Knicks put him on the Jumbotron. So I guess they're promoting the Conor Ben fight that he announced on Jimmy Fallon. I played it for you guys yesterday. Like, right, Golden Boy is like working overtime, and I forgot the name of that. Oh, her name is Jane. That's the PR person. That Jane. I know she's like Ecuadorian and like that's their PR person. You know what I mean? Their communications lady. Whenever you ever see Oscar De La Hoya reading from a script, because he does that, which is sort of weird, but whatever. I get that. I mean, I've done it too. But he saw a lot. Sometimes he'll be reading from a script at a press conference. She's the one writing that shit. Oscar De La Hoya is not writing that. Or the speech that he did to Congress. He didn't write that shit, please. But anyways, they're working overtime, fam, to legitimize Ryan Garcia. Like, I see the play, man. And like, there's us on the grassroots that are getting on the mic. We're writing articles. We're talking about this shit. Like, yo, this sport is like corrupt, right? But then you got DAZN. That's what we're competing with. And you got like Matchroom and Eddie Hearn and these guys with these massive platforms. You know, that's what we're competing with to get our message out. Like, yo, this sport, if we don't talk about the cheating, they're going to keep doing it, fam. Salute to Brother B in the building, fam. Brother B is in the building. Salute, brother, comrade. Keyshawn's only doing that because in his mind, if he wins against Devin, he will get more credit. Yeah. You gotta sort of big up your opponent because he's changed his tune, right, B? Like, he's changed. This is different. This is not a great. Keyshawn was not gracious at all to Devin after he initially lost. He was not great, and the lawsuit and called him a bitch for suing, and Devin's suing because he got beat up. That's not why he sued him, fam. Like, we gotta educate these boxing fans. Devin sued because Ryan, what do you call it? He didn't comply with the terms of the contract, fam. This is a contract issue. You're talking to somebody who's been sued and who has sued. So I know what this is like. I've had to initiate a lawsuit on my own. It's very hard to do it on your own, by the way. You need a lawyer. And I learned that. Like, it's very hard, but I learned a lot. And I've been sued. And it's like, no, it's part of, whatever business. But like, it's because in the contract, they agreed not to take drugs and they agreed to drug testing by VADA. So he violated even that term alone, he violated. Just the drugs alone and the weight. That's in all this shit is in a contract, fam. Everything is in a contract, everything. And if there's any additional things they put, I'm not sure if in boxing, but they call it a rider. RIDER. You just add a rider. So you drop a new doc and it's like an addendum. You attach that to the original contract if you have to keep making amendments to it. It's like almost like amendments to the Constitution. Like, you don't even need to go to college to know this shit. This is common sense, living, traveling a little bit, and just living life. Like, everybody should know a little bit about like civil law, contract law. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in business. Salute to Max 7 in the building. Turkey destroyed the sport. I don't care what the hardcore say. How, Mag? How did Turkey destroy it? How could you say that? Seriously, though, I'm reading what you're saying, but you're not qualifying your statements. You need to qualify what you're saying. How did Turkey destroy the sport? Because I've seen a flourishing of fights since that guy's come in the game. I really have. I've never seen so much boxing in my life in America. You want to talk about casuals and hardcores? You should be happy, Mag. He's bringing more casuals and he's reinvigorated the hardcores in the sport of boxing. Riyadh season, fighting in Times Square. I did an interview. It's on the page. Scroll back on this page. I did an interview with a queen here where I live. She interviewed me on her podcast, and I talked Wine, Wealth, and Tea. Look her up. Wine, Wealth, and Tea podcast on YouTube. She interviewed me. She watched the Devin fight in Times Square. And she didn't even, I'm not going to lie, fam, she didn't know Devin's name. She's like, oh, I don't know. She didn't know not Devin's name. She didn't know Ryan. She didn't know Jose. She didn't know anybody. She's like, she's a New Yorker, but we live in the South now. But we're all ex New Yorkers. We live in the South. And she interviewed me, and she's like, I don't know any of their names, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it, seeing fighting like boxing in Times Square, where my hometown. So everyone that says that fight was boring, Devin's fight against Jose Ramirez, well, this woman doesn't even watch boxing. And she told me, no, I enjoyed it because of the spectacle of it. Like I used to hang out in Times Square. Like, so it was crazy to see boxing. I'm like, we used to hang out in Times Square. Any New Yorker, you hang out in Times Square. If you smoke a cigarette, smoke weed, go to McDonald's. I used to deliver food, so I had to friggin' wait in Times Square and wait for my phone to ding, go to the restaurant, get the food, and then go to whatever I had to go to, whatever, a penthouse or deliver to a low rise or a walk up. And that's what I was doing to hustle in New York. I was delivering food in Manhattan. So like Times Square is like sort of like that meeting circle, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what people are saying, Mag. I don't know what you're saying, I should say. Salute to Brother B. Keyshawn being surprised how casuals view Devin is sick. As if he didn't play along. He played a part in creating the monster. Yeah, Keyshawn's part of this. Keyshawn and Shakur. That's why I said Devin Haney exposes Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Little bro, then big bro, ducking. Because I think this is boxing related. These guys fought each other or whatever. They came up in the amateurs. And I'm gonna start playing this video again because he talks about that. Right? This is boxing, but there's some other shit going on. But it's Keyshawn's viewing Devin the way casuals do because he has a vested interest in doing that. He I don't want to say he's scared of Devin, but after what Devin did with Brian Norman Jr., in all respect to Brian, that was just another opponent. But he knocked him down in the second round and then handled his power and neutralized him the rest of the fight. These guys know, like, Devin's a little too dangerous at 147, man. I think that's what's going on. I think this is 90% boxing, but there's a 10% that's some bullshit. And we're going to get into it there. Common sense. Yeah, B. This is just living, you know? Just living. Like, you just pick up things, man. Common sense, watching shit. You could learn stuff. Look at Mark Furman. Mark Furman just passed away the other day. The racist detective in the O.J. Simpson case. Right? The world is a better place. Right? A racist died. Or I was unalived. Or God took him. You know what I'm saying? But, like, watch the O.J. Simpson, the People versus O.J. Simpson series. I actually learned a lot about that case through a TV show. And then I watched this ESPN documentary that I bought on that whole case. Let's get 5 parts or 6 parts. Watch some other interviews, documentaries. Because I don't know, that case has always been interesting. Watch the trial on YouTube. I don't know if you guys can watch the actual O.J. Simpson trial on YouTube. It's for free. I learned a lot. But yeah, I'm just looking at the comments here. Salute to Mag7. I forgot my train of thought. I was babbling about Mark Furman. What was I talking? Oh yeah, common sense. I learned that that's what it was. I learned a lot about the law just by watching YouTube and being around lawyers, suing the police, all that shit, you know, activism. You just learn a lot, you know. Salute to brother Mag7 in the building again, because he's trying to create stars out of guys who don't have star skills. Mag, that makes no sense. That's good that he's trying to create stars who don't have stars. How do you know that? How do you know they don't have star skills? That doesn't make sense. Nobody's okay. The term is he was born a star, but some stars you have to work hard to become a star. But how are you gonna become a star if you don't get any fights or you don't develop into one? So he's developing. I saw him in New York last year or something, and they were doing some boxing tournament. Fam, Like, this is good. This is all good for the sport of boxing. It's only Tank fans and others that don't want fights that are downgrading this. I don't understand. I'm generally confused, y'all. Like, I don't get it. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. Let's see, and then we'll get back to this video. Salute to brother B in the building. Actually, you know what? Let me do something. Let me do something. Let me put this in the. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the chat. I'll just put this there. Okay. All right, I put the link in the chat, fam. So I'm just gonna pin it just in case. Okay, I put the link in the chat so I don't forget. And then we can move on. Yeah, anyone that clicks on, though, I need to see if there's anybody listening and I don't know you or anything, you know, I'm going to have to see. Just come on the cam real quick. Come on the cam real quick and then come off. If I know you, then it's all good. But if you're first time, then I got to just do some precautions. Salute to brother S. Walker in the chat. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, King. Thank you for being here. Y'all make sure you hit that like button, man. Share the video. It's, you know, spread it. Thank you so much. Salute to brother Mag again. I respect Dev more than Shakur and Keyshawn. Okay. That's I mean, that's hard to believe in terms of respecting Dev, but okay. But why more than Shakur? They were all competitors, you know? I guess I'll play devil's advocate. Oh, peace and blessings to the queen. Queen Shaquilla Fields is in the building, fam. Peace and blessings, young King Stephen X. Peace and blessings, beloved queen Shaquilla. Thank you. Always 10 toes down. Always supporting. Always, I see you here. I see you in the graveyard. I see Queen Shaquilla is consistent. We all know her. So thank you, Queen, for being here. Thank you. Okay, fam. Let me finish this.
See more than like that was. It felt like a guy scrambled. His brain it's not settled. He didn't feel. It felt like just hype.
And who is the guy interviewing him? You know, I'm not sure if this is a sport podcast, and you know, I don't know. I don't know if he's a boxing guy. It doesn't sound like it to me. But all right, let's go.
Like, you know what I mean? It just didn't feel right to me.
Feel it. I mean, I'm being real. Like, this is a real answer. I never been knocked out, dropped, or embarrassed in professional and on a bright ass stage. I never been in that position. Boom.
Okay, so you haven't gone through what Devin's gone through. That's what he's saying. If I stop it right there, he's saying that salute to Mag 7. I think you're right about it's more than boxing going on, and it's easy to see it's the race. It's the race to erase. It's the race to erase Tank. Boy, you are something else, man. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious with the way you were going good until you said that part at the end. I think you're right about it's more than boxing going on, and it's easy to see it's the race, bro. You're crazy, bro. Oh my God. Listen, all I can do is laugh, man. We know you love Tank, Mag. Listen, this is comedy to me, fam. Like, listen, I'm good. I just worked out. This is just boxing at the end of the day. But you're a wild man. You're a wild man. This has nothing to do with Tank Davis, actually. You're a wild dude, man. Salute to Mills Lane. Oh, good to see you again, bro. Keyshawn was right. Dev is one notch under great, not elite. Okay, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. We can talk about that. That's cool. Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah. Yeah. Salute to brother B. Brother B is in the house. Salute, bro. Salute, fam. Yeah, salute to the chat. Salute to Brother B, man. What's good, bro? I figure I just,
Man,
I
what we
figure
talking about?
because oh well, I titled it Devin Haney exposes Keyshawn Davis and
Keyshawn
Shakur
Davis.
Stevenson, and then little bro, then big bro ducking. You know that older tweet that Devin had? The little bro? Yeah. He put it was in February. He said little bro, then I got little bro, then big bro, something like that.
Yeah,
And
that
then
dude
I
had to be
saw
like, what?
yeah, who was this guy interviewing him?
That's the
Keyshawn, do you
dude
know?
who, yeah, he kind of like a hip hop, politics kind of guy. Like he kind of do shit like that. I think he from Virginia or he from down south somewhere or something. But yeah, he a casual man. He don't know shit. I
Yeah,
had watched
no,
a few of his interviews before. I was surprised to see Keyshawn on there.
yeah. Well, Keyshawn, he's probably trying to expand his, I don't know if
Yeah,
this
of
is
course.
like before that fight. What'd you think about that fight, by the way? Did I ask you that about
Devin and Keyshawn.
no. Keyshawn's his recent fight. I don't think I asked you that.
That shit was
I did.
bullshit. That shit was trash. People, man,
Yeah.
I don't know if you was listening to me and Art. Man, people was, I guess you could say it's
Hmm.
backlash. I don't call it backlash, but a lot of people was understanding what I was saying. Like, bro, this guy is a nurse. He's a Keyshawn. You're a full time boxer. You're going
Yeah.
against somebody who's lost already. What, twice? Really three times. Because remember when Keyshawn beat him the first time, they took away Keyshawn's win and they took away Albright's loss. So he really has three losses. Well, four now, really, but it's three. It's counting as three.
Oh
And
yeah. Right. Yeah.
I already said
Hmm.
Keyshawn is ranked number one in the WBO. I think he's number five in the WBC, and I think he's also ranked in the top five in the IBF. You have no business fighting this guy. This guy is not even ranked nowhere in the top 20 or the
Oh
top
my god.
25. So why? And you went 12
Yeah,
rounds
and
with him.
you don't have to look for you can assume that. Like I don't even have to do
Exactly.
research. Like you can assume.
You went 12 rounds with him.
Like I could. Uh-huh.
That's another thing. Look, you went 12 rounds with this guy, and for the last 3 months, you've been telling everybody you're gonna knock him out. You had no business
Oh
doing that.
yeah, you sent me all. It's you. Yeah, this. Why is my memory like? It's probably I didn't eat yet. You're the one who sent me all the receipts, all the Twitter receipts and shit with Albert.
Man, this dude been telling us he gonna knock Albright out. This halftime nurse, halftime singer. It's like, come on, bro. And you talking about elite, and you couldn't even do that. And people want to say, "Oh well, Albright's never been stopped. He's not." Okay, so look, y'all are calling Keyshawn elite, right? People are calling him elite, and you're saying that your defense is, they was crying. I'm like, how the fuck are y'all crying? Y'all talk shit about Dev every day going 12 rounds, like, and he's going 12 rounds with better fighters, champions and shit. But I said,
Yep.
y'all are calling Keyshawn elite, and it was guys, I was Keyshawn, not elite. Okay, look, it was like, oh, Bright, he's never been stopped before. You can't hold that against him. I said, look, Terrence Crawford stopped Errol Spence, and Errol Spence was never stopped before. That's fucking elite. Keyshawn
Right.
went against a fucking 9 to 5 worker, a job working ass nigga, and couldn't even stop him. But you've been telling us, I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna knock him out. What y'all gonna do when I knock him out? He's just a little guy. I'm gonna knock him out. He said that shit 50 million times. Like, come on, man. Then you got
Wow.
look, and then you got 2 points deducted in the fight, and you still couldn't knock him out. When that shit happens, a fighter is like, okay, now I gotta fucking win. Even though you was winning, you
Yeah.
still got
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
points deducted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's a fucking hype job, man.
I didn't know. Salute to King Judah, by the way. King Judah, salute.
Good,
Inside the
bro.
sports.
Salute to King
Salute,
Judah.
brothers.
Shit, I think we was just talking on our shit
Yeah.
Oh
not
yeah,
too long
I,
ago.
I heard I heard y'all, man. Y'all, what today or was that today or they? You guys were. I
Nah, this
heard you.
is like last week.
Yeah, I heard it. I was listening. I was in there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, they hate us, man, because it's like, bro, it's not. I get it, the optics, but it's a deeper, it's a science to this shit. It's a deeper undertone to this shit. But people are just looking at it from a surface level. It looks good.
Mm,
Okay, it looks good. But y'all are biased. Y'all don't make sense. And it's like I said, Keyshawn couldn't stop this guy. Now calling him elite. Oh, Albright's never been stopped. And just like I said, Spence got stopped by Terrence Crawford. So you can't put them on the
by
same
Terrence
keel.
Crawford.
You can't put them on, oh, he's elite. No, he's not. He hasn't even fought an elite fighter yet. Fuck.
Yeah, I got it. I tweeted that and it went. Yeah, I tweeted that. I'm like, he's not elite. I'm not a hater, bro. But I'm
Yo,
like, come on,
I'm talking about
we're
the eye
throwing this
test. The
word
eye test
around.
tell me he not elite.
yo, can I shine
Go
some
ahead,
light
Judah.
on it
My
real
bad,
quick?
Judah. My bad, Judah.
No,
Go
no,
ahead,
it's
man.
all good,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
So,
cool.
so the first thing I wanted to say is, and y'all hitting the nail on the head. Nobody actually brought this up because what we've been doing is we just been kind of rolling with the punches and going with the flow. Why is it that somebody like an Albright was considered a good opponent? More importantly, why is somebody like Keyshawn Davis considered an elite fighter? And I'll tell both of y'all the answer. The answer is Keyshawn Davis has linked his name to Devin Haney. And
Yep,
you know, all you have to do is become an enemy of Devin, and everything about your career gets elevated. I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
exactly.
Right now, Keyshawn is seen as an elite fighter, right? Now, but when I watched Keyshawn, especially in his last fight against Albright, I saw somebody that was flat-footed. I saw somebody that doesn't have defense. I saw somebody that follows his opponents around the ring and doesn't cut the ring off. I saw somebody that also keeps his head on the center line, and I saw somebody that was also not able to take advantage of mistakes and execute counter punches or set traps. By my metrics, that means you're not elite, right? But also look at his opponent.
Looking
His
for the big
opponent is
shot the
getting
whole fight.
uplifted, right? His opponent is getting uplifted in an Albright where they're trying to say where he had a tough opponent. Well, by every metric, Albright is probably a C minus fighter versus anybody else.
Mhm.
And I say that to say this. If Keyshawn Davis had never tied his name to Devin Haney's name right now, right? If he never did that before ever, at this point in his career, he would not be seen as an elite fighter. People will be saying that he's a guy with a lot of potential. But because he tied his name to Devin, he's an enemy of Devin Haney. He is being promoted as an elite fighter in Devin Haney's toughest
Exactly.
competition. That's what's going on.
Facts. Facts.
So
They know what they doing.
it revolves around once again. It's around Devin. This is all about Devin.
That's what boxing
Right.
is, man. He's the guy that everybody thinks that he can be beat by everybody. The people behind the scenes, they know what that shit is. They know. Like, oh yeah, Devin, we gonna keep this hate campaign going and we gonna make money. That's what boxing is. You know, you got a guy who everybody think they can beat going back to Ali. They used to say, man, I want his opponent to kill him. Like, oh, kill him. Like, they used to go
Yeah.
around with the camera, like, what do you want to happen? I want Ali to die. I'm like, bro, that's boxing. But yeah, going back to the fight, Keyshawn, he was looking for a big shot the entire fight. Couldn't get it.
Yeah.
He's easily frustrated. He don't set up traps like dude said. He what I said, what people was giving me backlash. I was like, bro, he has some good combination punching. He's quick, he's explosive. But when it comes to slipping punches, you know, and an elite defense, no, I don't see Keyshawn, you know, just slipping punches like that, like this second nature. He slipped punches, you know, but when he goes in to get his body shot, it's a slight, and it's hard to explain, but it's a slight hesitation that he goes in with because he cuts the distance and he sits there because
Yeah.
he's trying to sit down on every shot, you know, meaning he's exposed, you know, because he's sitting there, he on the center line, his head right there, he trying to sit down on every shot, whether it's a combination or it's a single shot. Somebody who's just as quick as him, just as strong as him, gonna
Right.
fucking crack his ass.
Yeah.
Exactly. To think about it, I was saying that too, because like you said, a lot of the work he does, I see in all his fights, right? He only looks good when he can get when he corners an opponent and he can unleash combinations. He breaks them down periodically through the fight with that. But against a high level opponent of yours, they're not going to let you corner them consistently when you're going to get off 4 or 5 punch combinations on them without getting countered. That's not going to happen. That's why I say Keyshawn only looks good against lower competition. Also, I want to point out to y'all, because I'm glad we're talking about this, because boxing tells the truth eventually. So when he gets in the ring with Devin, I'm going to get to say "I told you so" to most people, right? Because everybody's saying that all right, the people who kind of stupid, they're just saying that this is going to be a 50-50 fight. The people that have no sense at all are saying that Keyshawn is going to beat Devin. But I'll tell y'all what's going to happen when Keyshawn actually gets in the ring with Devin. People think that Keyshawn is another level versus what Devin has already seen. And the truth of the matter is, Brian Norman Jr. is a harder fight for Devin than Keyshawn Davis. He will beat Keyshawn easier than he beat Brian Norman Jr. What's going to happen? People think it's going to be a chess match. What's going to happen, though, just like Regis, just like Brian Norman Jr., Keyshawn is going to follow Devin around the ring and get picked apart all night. I promise you. He has nothing. Listen, Keyshawn has nothing. Basically, he does nothing on an elite level better than Brian Norman Jr., and he's actually lacking attributes that Brian Norman Jr. has, i.e. explosiveness and one-punch KO power. Keyshawn does not have that. He does not bring anything to the table that Devin will fear. Brian Norman Jr. had small moments of success or moments when he was able to make Devin nervous, I guess you want to say, or impose his will because of his power. Keyshawn doesn't have anything that would make Devin respect him.
Exactly. Yeah, bro, I was still nervous after Devin knocked down Brian Norman Jr. I promise you. Yeah, I was at a fight.
I swear to God, I didn't even watch the rest of the fight. I was too busy yelling at niggas that was calling me stupid. I swear to God, I didn't even watch the rest because, bro, I saw it. He was mentally defeated. He was defeated mentally. He didn't know what to do. After that, that's when Devin started to work his jab. And a few 1-2s every now and then. A few 1-2s. That was it.
Hey, but as Haney fans, I'm learning the formula that we have. Because, I don't know if y'all took part of it, but that whole build-up with Brian Norman Jr. when he was going around podcast, channel to channel. And, I actually got to talk to Brian Norman Jr. and I told him that, you're falling for this hype. Your son really don't have fans. They just he didn't want to believe it. But, that's good. Because let me tell you something. Let's keep it up, Hank. What it is, when they diminish Devin and they down Devin, say he don't have power, he's pillow-fisted, we shouldn't try to convince them otherwise, because I know this. That's why it broke Brian Norman, because Brian Norman fell into the lie that Devin didn't have power. So we ought to feed into that, because we want Devin opponents to feed into those lies. So when they feel that power, they're going to be caught like a deer in the headlights, just like Brian Norman Jr.
They don't know what to do.
And that's what he was.
And I agree with you. I agree 100,000%. Don't say shit.
Don't say nothing.
Just let them. That's why they not listening no way, because they think we stupid. Right. They not listening no way, bro. It's just like what Neely Fuller said. When they're like, "Oh, are you gonna be scared of what they say? What you say?" Like, no, they not listening. No, they know they're not listening. They know the majority's not listening. Because they stupid as fuck.
Well, let me just
for listening to Neely Fuller, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, big salute. Let me just salute Black Jericho in the building. Salute to Black Jericho. Let me see. Let me just salute some. Salute to brother. Brother. Just Left Arm is in the building. Brother Benji. Shout out panel. Salute to Brother Benji. Let me see any new people, and then salute to brother. Who else is in here? I see Cam. Brother Cam. Devin versus Albright fight would have looked similar. Similar.
No.
What?
Bro, Devin would have beat the dog shit out of Albright. I'm not saying that he would have stopped Albright. Albright would have been bust up, and the fight would have. Let me tell you something. The fight would have been virtually over before the middle of the fight. Like in the middle rounds, Albright, you would have seen gave up mentally against Devin. Devin would make him give up mentally.
Keyshawn ain't had no jab. He like you said, bro. I've been saying it. Like Keyshawn got like a stalker style. Like he kind of stalks you. You know what I'm saying?
He's basic.
But he's still exactly.
He's like a Brian. My bad.
He don't know how to go in for the kill. No, go ahead.
Norman Jr., like but not as explosive. What does he do? What does he do different than a Brian Norman Jr.? Like, I mean, he doesn't set traps, right? He doesn't get his head off the center line just like Brian Norman Jr. He comes forward and stalks just like Brian Norman Jr. Again, I will say this and I will keep saying this. Not only does he add nothing that Brian Norman Jr. doesn't have, but he also lacks what Brian Norman Jr. has, which is explosiveness and one-punch KO power.
Yep. And people
Yeah,
think
he
it's
doesn't
just
have
something
that at all.
so crazy. It's like, bro, he's gonna tear Keyshawn the fuck up with the jab. He gonna tear his ass up.
And
Gonna
look
tear
what
him up.
Keyshawn before y'all came on. Look what he was saying in that. Did you guys see this interview? Did you watch it?
I don't
He-
watch
Keyshawn-
nothing.
Right, that shit, I didn't
I don't-
even watch it, man.
No, and I only saw the clip. But no, Keyshawn says a lot of shit in there where he exposes like the fact y'all should be praising Devin because he went through what he did with Ryan and Jose. Like he's getting better. They like these guys don't get it. I'm like he's more dangerous now. And
Exactly.
in the ring,
They don't. They're surface level thinkers, man. Like they don't understand that shit. These are the same guys that they were able to be convinced that steroids and PEDs have no effect on a boxing match with a professional fighter. So that's worse. It's one thing, me, a regular guy on the fucking street, punching you on PEDs and steroids. But imagine a fucking professional fighter doing it. You understand? These are the same people that was convinced. These are the same people.
How many?
Oh, it don't matter.
Well, I want to ask y'all a question. How many fights we saw with Keyshawn, right? Because I do remember, I can't remember the guy's name, but it looked like he was some type of Mexican or something. He caught Keyshawn, stumbled Keyshawn, almost dropped him. Albright almost dropped Keyshawn. People not talking about that. He stumbled Keyshawn also,
fight.
right? And these are two bums. These are two bums, right? But I also watch.
Albright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I also keep up with how much power Keyshawn is displaying. Now he did have some impressive fights where he hurt people. I think he hurt Jermaine Ortiz right at the end. But what that tells me that you have decent power, but it took you to the end of the fight to actually hurt him. So again, this points to the fact that he doesn't have one punch KO power. What are people expecting Keyshawn to do to Devin? Do they expect Keyshawn to outbox Devin because you are retarded? Are you expecting him to knock Devin out because Devin has been hit by harder punches than Keyshawn that couldn't knock him out? So what are you guys banking on? The people that think Keyshawn can beat him. Where is it going to happen?
Exactly. And then Top Rank they knew what the fuck they was doing, man, because the fight that really got people looking, and I had been watching Keyshawn since like Pedraza and shit, but the fight that really got people looking at him was Limos. You know, when he stopped Limos and, you know, the way he did. But this is the thing, the context that people don't talk about. Limos was at 140 before that. Limos came in overweight, but that's because you were pulling him down. You know, I think they were trying to, like, you know, build for the Keyshawn and the Richards and Hitchens fight. So they kept taking his opponents, you know, just like they took Ortiz. You know, Ortiz was in communications with Hitchens to fight. It did happen, and then Keyshawn ended up fighting him. But they did that on purpose to make Hitchens look bad. And they tried to bring him down to 135. Remember, Limos blew weight. I think they gave him like a 12-hour period to make weight. And he was drained. He was fucked up. And that same night, his father passed away. You know, not making no excuses, but you know, you knocked him out like you were supposed to. I think he fought Baranchik after that, I believe.
I think so, yeah. I saw both
the trashiest, and people. He beat Navarrete. You know, Navarrete. I like him a little bit, but he never really been spectacular. You know, but Baranchik was a fucking bum. Like, and then people want to call people weight bullies. Keyshawn was way bigger than him.
Yes.
You know, he moved up after that fight because he said it was a rough cut. You know, but after Baranchik, which is a fucking bum, is the only champion you've ever fought. You got that belt. You weren't even able to defend your fucking belt because you blew weight.
He blew weight.
And you let Lil Abdullah take it.
But like 4 pounds? He did it on purpose.
Yeah, like 3.8 pounds or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And you never defended your title.
Never.
And after that, who did you fight? You fought you fought Jermaine Ortiz. So who is it? Like, who Like Judah just said, what opponent? Like, because Jermaine Ortiz can't be it. Jermaine Ortiz already had like 3 losses.
Bro, it took him 12 rounds. It took him down there 12 rounds to catch
Damn.
Jermaine Ortiz significantly
Yeah, in the
enough
last
to
30
stop him, right?
seconds.
So check this out. All right, Jermaine Ortiz is an outside boxer, right? True enough, but he's not Devin Haney. If it took you 12 to catch Jermaine Ortiz, it's gonna take you 20.
20, nigga. You're not gonna be able to break him down. You broke down Jermaine Ortiz. I give you that.
Yeah. He's a poor man's Haney. I like Ortiz though. I'm not even hating, but oh, that was King Judah. I knew some. I guess he's out there. And King Judah, when you get back on, are you there, Brother B? Oh, Brother B. What the hell? Can y'all hear me in the chat? Brother B, can you hear me? He's not. I don't hear him on the panel. Can y'all in the chat hear me? I don't hear Brother B, and I see King Judah. I didn't kick anybody off. I see one. Okay, Javani, you can hear me. Brother B, I see you're on the. Okay, B, come out and come back in, because I don't. Yeah. Okay, and King Judah, go out and come back in. Everything's still working on my end. That's it is. I don't know, StreamYard. Y'all come back in, man. Let me catch up with everyone's comments. King Judah, B, come back in. I'll let you back in. That wasn't me, fam. It was StreamYard. I don't know. King Judah was talking, and then boom. Salute to the Queen. You're good. Okay, thanks, Queen. Thanks, Queen Chiquila. Salute to brother OG Unk is in the house. Yes, we hear. Salute to brother Neil OG Unk in the house. Yeah, Queen. What the hell? Queen Cam StreamYard's messing up the code. What the hell just happened? Let me create a new link. Hold on 1 second. That's crazy, man. We're cooking, fam. Like, is this YouTube or StreamYard? Who's doing this? Let me put a new link. God damn, we were cooking, man. Okay. That's the new link. The new link is in the chat. I'm gonna. Oh, I think it's the same. I think it's this. Okay, it's pinned. Nah, that don't make no sense, fam. Anyways, Brother B, King Judah, let me know. What? Brother J says, I think StreamYard only. No. Brother B's back here. Okay, 3. Salute, bro. That was crazy, fam. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if this is StreamYard or because I gotta fix it if it's on my end or. Anyways, King Judah was cooking and then he cut off. Did you hear when he cut off? That was weird.
No, that was me. That was my phone. My phone.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe he got a phone call or something too. Yeah.
Good dude.
Let me just hail up everybody here. Hold on. Let me check the time. Okay, we're good. Salute to J-Man in the building. J-Man in the building. Thank you, Javani. Let me see what y'all are saying here. OG Unk, thank you for being here. Real Assad, what are y'all saying? Yeah, salute to brother Neil, brother OG Unk. It would be a good fight, in my opinion. Key, the better fighter. Well, Cam, you're welcome to hit the link and tell us how Keyshawn's a better fighter than Devin Haney.
I'll hit the link, Cam. Hit the link, buddy.
Yeah, hit the link. Salute to PGH, Big Dog in the house. Salute Ring Media. Salute to you, PGH. Thank you for being here, bro. Queen Shaquilla says, I'm 804 VA. Can easily see that Keyshawn is not elite and has been a disappointment. Yeah. Is she Queen Cam is in that area, the VA. Or DMV.
When you're fighting low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I tweeted that. I was just telling the truth. I'm like, Keyshawn Davis is not elite. Boxing fans have crowned him too early.
If
You
you
know.
ask the average new coming Keyshawn fan what champion has he faced, they won't even know.
Oh no.
They won't even know his last opponent besides before Aubrey. They gonna go, oh, that Mexican guy.
Prefer
Like one of
yeah,
Jermaine Ortiz, nigga. they, I done already
bro,
did this with a few guys. I swear to God.
bro. Do hardcores even know the answers? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm joking, but
We
like,
barely know. Nah, yeah, I know. But
yeah, I'm joking, but like, no, Keyshawn, and he's bullshitting on this. I mean, we know what it is over here. You know, they're using his name, Devin's name. It's either to duck a mandatory like Rolly, or for clout. That's the
it's
way I
all
look at it.
it's all good for boxing. Yeah, man. You attach your name to Devin, you're gonna
You're,
be famous overnight.
and that goes for content creators too. By the way, it's not just boxers.
Exactly.
It's not just boxers. If you can get those clicks and views, remember, like when you're on this algorithm thing, like anybody on YouTube or Twitter knows how this shit works. If like you know what goes viral and what doesn't go viral. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
man.
you just gotta say a
Like
few things, put Devin Haney in there, put some shade in there, and yeah, you'll get some clicks, you know?
definitely gonna get some clicks, man. It's like look at showbiz. It's like we know
Right.
what box. We know who's really watching. We got. I think we talked about this. Black people watch boxing. But we know the other demographic that's you know looks at boxing like black people look at the NFL or NBA. And
Mm.
a lot of these guys are just trying to. They think even the boxers. That's why you had guys back. Even Devin at one point. Canelo is the greatest. Canelo, Shakur, even Bo Mac and Terrence at one point. I got all these interviews. I got all this shit, and
Yeah, they
because
were
they're
doing
trying to tap it. They're trying
even
to tap
Devin.
into that. Yeah, even Devin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
Devin even
Devin was
said
bigging
Canelo.
up Canelo.
Yeah,
You're
back
right,
then,
bro.
years ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
all
he fell into
because
that.
they want to tap into that market. You know, they all inevitably see that it doesn't work and it doesn't matter what you do or say, they're still not gonna like you, but they all still try, unfortunately. But there
Bro,
hasn't been one
have
guy to tap into that market. Not
no,
one black boxer.
no, bro. You have you ever been to the West Coast, like um, Cali
Yeah, a
or
long
like
time ago. Yeah, I've been
okay,
to LA once.
bro. Why are you trying to be liked by these people? They don't listen. The West Coast is different, bro.
Yeah.
The
Oh yeah, trust me, I
dynamics
know. Oh yeah, they
anywhere else in
definitely
the country
separates.
is yeah, it's super like
SA.
even bro, not even just the men, the woman.
Boy, oh
The,
yeah, trust, they
the,
racist here in Texas.
thank you.
You know?
You're in Texas. Enough
Yeah,
said.
man. It's yeah, man. It's very no, man. It's not like that.
Why are
It's
you
not
trying to
kumbaya.
ingratiate yourself? Yeah, you're like it's a pointless, dude. It's pointless, man. Like
So that's where the money
these
is. That's where they think the money is at.
nah, like it's not. It's actually in black on black. We saw that with Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. It's black on black.
Yep.
You
You
know,
gotta keep that away from us though.
so called black on black violence is sexy. It hits the news. Yeah, well, black on
Hmm.
black fighting hits the news. Like in boxing, it hits the news too. Like no, we know that the best fighters are the black
Yeah,
American
it's
fighters.
it's it's black on black, Mexican on black, and then Mexican on Mexican.
You're right, Mexican on Mexican. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Black on black, black
Black
Mexican,
versus
and then
Mexican, Mexican,
yeah,
Mexican.
exactly.
That's
But
boxing shit. Then you got the
elite.
UK version, and the Europeans, and they big, but over here, that's what it is.
Yeah, no. They want to see two real, for people that love the sport. Oh, salute to Solo Dolo in the building. Salute to Solo Dolo on Twitter. Yeah, I'm just looking at the comments. Cam said Devin tweeted Key's name after the fight. Devin tweeted Key. Listen, man, click the link. Click the link, Cam, please. I have the link. Click it. Too much writing.
Cameron.
Let's have a conversation. We can go about our days. Salute to J Man in the building. Let's see how Key would hold up against Brian, the assassin Norman. That's an interesting matchup. But salute to Mr. Roll Tide. Steven X, Mr. Roll Tide. Salute. Okay. I think I hailed up everybody in there. Yeah.
I think Brian Norman's gonna end up moving up, but I don't think Top Rank will let that happen. Over 8 fighters.
No. Top Rank regulates these dudes, man. You know.
Nah, they let that happen.
Yeah.
They trying to build Norman up.
Yeah, exactly, Queen. Be sure to share the video, y'all. Make sure you guys hit the like, share the video, get around, catch the replay. Yeah, Top Rank manages these dudes, man. So, but you're the one who gave me the receipts that Keyshawn is the one that wanted to fight Albert. So, I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah, man. It's like, bro, yes, there's a level of power that they do exercise and who picking their opponent, but at the end of the day, if Top Rank don't want you to fight, or they want you to fight who they want you to fight, that's the fight. And then it don't even really, it's not up to Top Rank, it's up to the sanctioning bodies if you're recognized and ranked within their bodies. Right. So it's really, the only people, they can, if they're ranked, like Devin is ranked, he's independent, but he's in the WBO. Eventually he's gonna have to fight them, somebody there, or unless he, gets a unification, which will trump all of that, mandatories, all of that shit. But
what's the say? Unification is trump mandatories. Yeah.
So it's like,
and that's why he entertained Rolly.
Keyshawn wants to keep fighting at 140, I believe, because he's talking about Oscar Duarte, Lindolfo Delgado, which is the guy who I think who was number one at the IBF. So he's trying to get a belt there, I believe, because Shakur never gave up that belt like he said he was, the WBO. Keyshawn is number one in the WBO. So he.
Why? Yeah. Okay. So he's number one.
Yeah, I don't know what he. I think he's going to end up fighting a Mexican next.
And that's at 140.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up fighting Duarte he's going to end up fighting Delgado. But I really hope he does just move up and fight Dev. Like, bro, just move up. Because if you don't move up after you didn't miss weight twice, like, nigga, just move up, fight Dev, take the loss, and, go back into your mental health bit. And just tell us how you won, and you won at life, and just come on, man. Move on up.
See,
man.
You know what's funny? I'm seeing this. I didn't watch this full interview, but like he knows he's talking bullshit. Like Devin is mentally strong, and these guys, you can clown him about having a dad, clown him because in this interview he talks about Devin having some backpack. Bro, I don't even know MCN. I'm like, what are you talking? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna MC. It's some brand. Devin was
MGM.
So okay, whatever. I don't even know. I'm like, dude, like you're talking about stuff that has nothing to do with boxing, man.
Who said that? Keyshawn or Loon?
Keyshawn in this interview, bro. He says, "Oh yeah, Devin has MCN bags," and I didn't even know what that was, bro. I'm not from the streets. I don't know what MCN is. What is it?
It's like a luxury brand.
Okay, but I don't even know. I promise you, I didn't grow up in the streets. So Keyshawn, like this whole like YN from the trend, because this interview, you'll be disgusted when you watch it. He's talking about Devin is not a dog. He's not from the trenches. It's the same bullshit that you hear from tank fans.
How is he not a dog when that nigga made weight? You couldn't even make weight. You couldn't even bite down and make weight. Devin then damn near killed himself.
Thank you.
every time making weight. That's some dog shit. None of these, just like Steve, bro. You work out, I work out.
Right.
These people who are saying this shit, and I know
They don't.
Keyshawn said it, but he's
Right.
just feeding off of the fans and stimulating the fans and the casuals because they already got their mindset, because they've been fed bullshit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just saying what they're saying. Oh, Devin is weak, but you couldn't even make weight. You mentally weak.
Right, because bro, we work out. You know when your body in the gym, dude. Like you know how much you got in there.
That's some tough shit.
It's
Hell, you got
tough,
some
man.
tough shit. Sometimes I be like, I'm finna go home.
Yeah,
Like, come on, man.
bro,
That's
I
a
did that
warrior, man.
today, man. My left foot.
Bro, I
I
still
skipped.
haven't been able to
I
sit in
skipped
a
too much
punch
rope.
bag.
Yeah, I can't. I
Yeah,
couldn't skip anymore.
that's my thing. I like jumping rope, but I still haven't really sat for like a minute in a cold bath. Like them niggas be sitting in that motherfucker. And Shakur even said this. He was like, this was an early interview. Shakur was like, he was talking about Devin. I'm gonna drop that motherfucker on Twitter. He was like, he's the only guy that I feel like came from some money that was early to the gym, working out longer than everybody, not complaining, wanted
Oh,
it.
I
You know
think
what
I
I'm saying?
saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, that was Shakur saying that. Like he was
yeah, that
like,
was
bro,
Shakur.
he's very disciplined. Ryan said it as well. I sent you that clip when Ryan was like, before he fought any of them, it was right before he was gonna fight Tank. He said, my hardest out of Tank or Devin would be Devin because he's
Yes, you sent me
extremely
that.
disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, how the fuck you gonna say he a dog? I mean, he ain't no dog, and when nigga you couldn't even make weight multiple times, like twice already in a short amount of time. Like
And to make
you didn't put
weight, to make weight, you have to be a dog because you're dying,
man.
literally dying in the gym. Like I'm like, bro, my left foot, I can't skip no more right now. I hope tomorrow I'm good. I couldn't skip it.
Oh yeah, you
Like
just
my
gotta
foot is
chill
done. It's done.
a couple
My
hours.
ankle, I need to ice down my ankles and shit. I'm my age. Let's just say I'm above 40. I'm trying to act
So
like
yeah,
Dev. Dev is 27 years old. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Shit,
So
been
Father
having that
Time
shit since he
is
was a kid.
yeah, and
Oh,
he comes from the Mayweather because remember he comes from as far he comes from the Mayweather school of training, hard work and dedication. Because I've seen Devin running. It's still nighttime. I've seen that footage. You know,
it was the same.
Devin doesn't play around, man. Because he's got a baby to feed, bro.
Yeah, man. It's like I
Um,
didn't see Keyshawn. I think I forgot what fight. I think it was before the Limos fight. He was talking about it, like how he wasn't even gonna make the fight. No, it was the Baron fight, and how his team had to like all bring him down to the meeting room, and he was crying and all. He said this shit out of his mouth, like he was like, oh, and they like talked him up to the fight, like he was trying to
mm,
talk about his mental health bullshit, and I'm like, bro, you not even focused, man. Like you're not a
yeah.
focused dude,
Listen, that
and that's gonna
that
be his
mental that
excuse when he
mental
lose.
yeah that mental health angle doesn't work with if you're a black man. Don't try to win. You're not going to get sympathy points for
Hell
that.
no. I don't even talk to my
Whether
mama, man, about
exactly with Jared Anderson with his dog, I like pets. I don't have one, but like all therapy dog. Like no, you're Ryan Garcia can get away with that stuff. Y'all think you're white.
exactly,
You're black.
exactly.
Nah, you can't get away with any of that. Salute to J man. Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm an old man, bro. In comparison to
They don't
Devin,
give a
I'm old.
fuck. They don't
Yeah.
give two shits.
Mr. Roll Tide says that's the same thing Regis wannabe trainer was saying about Dev, and Dev put Regis on the canvas and could have stopped him, but the street showed him some mercy.
That's
You
what
know
I
what's
want to ask
funny?
Dev. If I ever meet
Yeah.
him, if I ever meet him, I'm gonna ask him, did you finish school, man? Because that motherfucker dropped out in like the eighth grade to
Dev
pursue
Devin Haney
boxing. So
didn't. Yeah. Nah,
I
he
was
didn't
like,
finish
back to come
high
out
school.
private school and shit. The motherfucker didn't But when I think Floyd was like that too. A lot of the guys are like that. The boxers over the generations. They school is just. I think Shakur didn't finish school. Just was at
But
the
bro,
gym.
there's no point though, man. If you know your
Right.
purpose, and I'm a school guy, like I went to school, but if you know your purpose at a young age, I honestly, you can go to school right now. Like you have the money to pay. Like,
Right.
if Devin wants to go to college right now, he can go to college. He has the money to pay for. He can go to an Ivy League school right now.
Right. Here he gotta get
So
a
what are we
GED first.
like?
Right. He got Harvard or some shit.
Nah. You know what's more important than education? Purpose. I want to
Yep.
meet. I want to talk to somebody that has purpose. I don't care if you have education. Do you know who you are? Do you have knowledge of self? Do you have knowledge of others? Do you have knowledge of the world? I want to talk to people like that. So whether you went to
Knowing your
school or
purpose.
not, I've been to the academy. So I've been, I know what I've talked to professors. I've been to the academy. That's me. But I make sure to stay grounded, bro. Like with the real, because I'm a revolutionary. So I don't give a fuck. Like whether I went to college or not. Okay, that doesn't matter, bro. Like I got to be grounded with the masses. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you and I come from the same, tradition.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I already
we
know.
get it. Yeah, you already know. Like Javon says, homeschooling. Yeah, application 100. Yeah.
No, but I was just saying that because it's like, you went to private school. And, like, what are you talking about? But, yeah, say you went to private school, all this bullshit. It's just like Judah said, though, man. Just let them keep talking.
Yeah, it's a
It's
lot of
for me,
educated dummies walking around, Mr. Roll Tide. Yeah.
man, out of control.
Yeah, I mean, we deal with them on Twitter, dude. Like we know,
Man,
boxing fans are not very bright, bro. They're
man,
not
at
bright.
all.
Probably
Terrible.
sports fans in general. I've noticed that. I'm like, nah. You guys, this whole PED issue with Devin and stuff. I'm like, y'all are, and you allowed Ryan. I guarantee you, bro. Ryan Garcia did not finish high school. There's no way.
Yeah, a lot of them don't. Shit.
No, Ryan Garcia didn't finish no high school, but he's smart. That he knows he's like Trump. He has dumb followers.
Exactly, bro. That's the world today. That's a lot of these Twitter accounts. What just pains me is seeing these black guys, with these Twitter accounts. They really be thinking they saying something knowledgeable or, but they don't understand that they're literally stimulating race fans. Guys that hate their guts and they think because they're getting their validation because they're shitting on their own fighters, they're shitting on Dev, they even shitting on Shakur, they're shitting on Terrence. See that a lot, you know. They're getting a lot. And they bigging up guys like Inouye and Canelo, and these are black guys. Ryan Garcia, and it just sickens me, man.
Mm.
I can deal with the other guys. They been here. You know the races, but it just sickens me when I see these black guys with these channels every day just hating, like saying some false shit, some hating shit. Like it's just crazy, man.
And you know what, bro? There's like these black streamers that validate Ryan, man. I see these young black dudes around Ryan. I'm like, y'all, I don't know. I can't, I'm a different generation, man. So y'all are doing what you're doing. Um, I don't know. This guy's probably paying you guys to be around him because like, racists like to do that. They want some black people around them because you always see a black guy holding the mitts for him. I'm like, this guy is a hardcore racist, right? I'm talking about Ryan. He was just with Ryan. He was just with Takashi 6ix9ine the other day, and Takashi 6ix9ine was talking hella shit.
Yeah,
right?
that's going. They gonna eventually they gonna if they continue to hang out, they gonna say some racist shit. But I'm kind of happy all this shit is happening because I want the older generation to see. I'm trying to tell them for years, like, bro, this is the new generation. Like, they don't care about racism. They
They
don't
don't.
care about. They don't even believe it's real. They think
Yes,
everything is funny. Everything is funny, and it's like that because everything in America is just deteriorated from the education to traditional values, family. Everything is deteriorated to where people are so obnoxious and just unpleasant, man. You know what I'm saying? People are
hmm
just shitty. You know what I'm saying?
you know,
And
no,
the
no,
young
bro. You're
people,
talking facts, man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And bro, the kids, the young people from 15, 14 to 20, 28, 29, they don't care about racism. They racist they fucking self. They hate
Yes,
black people just as much as Ryan does.
yes,
Like they're
and this,
sick.
yes, and this is where I am an old head or OG. I'm old. Believe me, I am. In
Yeah, like
comparison to
y'all
these,
don't really get it. Y'all kind of like
yeah,
bewildered a little bit, but y'all
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
y'all expect something else, like for them to do something else. But it's like, bro,
Yeah.
no, they weren't raised.
Uh,
They weren't.
yes.
No, no.
I, I'm going to be real with you, but though I'm older, but I've come to a reality. No, these
Oh yeah,
dudes, I get it.
you know, you
They're
know.
different.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
And no, I know, but I'm disturbed by it. I'm disturbed because I'm like, bro, I read my Bible every day, and I'm not a Christian. If you put a gun to my head and said what religion you're, I'll say I'm Muslim. I'm a black Muslim.
Yeah, me too.
But
I got.
but I live in the Bible Belt.
I'm gonna
I live
just
in
show
the
you this,
fucking
man.
Bible Belt. Huh?
I'm gonna show you
Say
what I
again.
got. I'll show you
Oh,
what
I
I
saw
got
your
by my
tweet,
bed.
bro. I saw your tweet with the Holy
Look at this, man.
Quran. Yeah, I saw
Hey,
that.
man. It's sitting
Yeah,
on
I
my
know.
bed, man. Look, that's the Bible and the Quran, because it's like I
And the
pull
Holy
from both.
Quran. Yep.
Pull from both, man,
Yeah,
because you got to
that's why I
nowadays.
said, bro, both of us come from the same tradition, man. I get you, bro. Believe me, I know you. I get it. But I know
Yeah,
these
man.
young dudes, they're crash out dummies, bro.
Man.
Look what happened with Julio Folio and them dudes. The
They have,
guys that took out Julio Folio, man, in
they have
Florida.
no backbone, no sense of self. But look, this is the thing. These people, they understood this was coming, this zombie nation of kids and nation of people. But if they were, they are crash outs, man. They crash outs. But we need crash outs like them. But they need to be, you know, centered around, you know, black excellence, mentally. They just centered around black degeneracy, debauchery, bullshit.
Yeah,
But we need, if their energy
we
was shifted towards the right
yes,
shit, everything would be solved overnight. But nah,
yeah,
man,
because
they
those are our soldiers. Those are the militants that
yeah,
for instance, if I am able to raise these young guys' consciousness with what I'm saying
exactly.
because of my life experience, I've been to Africa, I've been around armed militants, armed revolutionaries. I've been in the prisons, not only of America but of different. Like I'm a real life revolutionary, dude. Like
Fucking right.
the thing is though, the YN generation, we need that militancy and that crash out energy, but we need it for revolution, bro. And nah, they're not trying to hear all that. I get it. But that's where I think that's probably why I gravitate to a Devin Haney, because his grandmother was a Black Panther in Oakland. I'm like, God damn. And then your dad was like, all his associations. He grinds, he hustles, and he cleaned up his life. I respect that. I have to respect that, man. Like, okay, your past is your past, but you cleaned up. You reformed. That's what Islam is all about. Like
That's what
Islam is about reform. Islam is
reform.
about
Yep.
reform.
Yep.
It's a reformist religion. It's not for the bourgeois. It's not for the petty bourgeois. It's not for the stuck up. No, Islam is for the people.
About cleaning yourself.
Thank you. right? Like ask somebody, how many showers did you take today? Did you go to the gym? Like, you know what I mean? A Muslim is on their deen. A Muslim is on
Seriously.
their deen, their path of righteousness. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
That's
and
why I already
it's
know I read the Bible and the Holy Quran, bro. Straight up.
it's this wilderness of life. Yep, gotta be clean, man. It's
Yeah.
very easy to go astray.
And to adopt the way of devils. And the YNs, y'all think you're cool, you think you're edgy because you have no God, you don't pray, you didn't take a shower today, you didn't shave. You guys think that's edgy, right? Y'all are stupid. I promise you, you're dumb. Because you're talking to a dude that has been in locked up. I've been locked up. So it's just like, and I don't have, by the way, I don't have a like I all that shit got dismissed, but I've been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like whatever. And I've been arrested in different countries. Like y'all think you're bad. I'm bad. I've been arrested in different countries, bro.
Man, I gotta
You know
agree
what
with
I'm
you with
saying? Like
these.
you guys think I'm
Yeah,
international. I'm internationally black bad, bro. Y'all, I
yeah,
promise you, you don't know anything. And I'm talking to them, like, no,
yeah.
and I like, come on, bro. And that's why I love Devin, and he's really a miracle. Um, yeah, his dad did a good job. I mean, even yeah, J man, I've been locked up in different countries, bro. When I went to South Africa, I got detained by the South African police. When I grew up in Canada, I got locked up and I got beat up by the fucking Canadian police. When I lived in New York, had to surrender to the NYPD. But I promise you, I don't have a criminal record. It's just some bullshit. People make accusations. You know what I mean?
Definitely
But
don't want
I
to get locked in another country. Heard
oh
about
yeah,
that.
South
Yes,
Africa
sir.
was my yeah
So
yeah
you are
yeah.
you from America, bro? You from Canada?
No, bro. So here's the thing with me. I grew up in Canada, but I was born in the same place as Nicki Minaj.
Trinidad?
Port. Yes, I was born in Port of
Trinidad
Spain,
Tobago?
Trinidad and Tobago. I have a mother. I was just with my mom. She has a. She's an American citizen. Well, my mother is
Yeah, the
a
three
dual. My
the
mother's a
three
dual
islands,
citizen. Yeah,
three
I
rocks.
basically. Yeah, I got the same last name as ASAP Rocky. He has a, but either way, he has like a. I think he's from his background's sort of like islands. You know what I mean? But
Like probably yeah, St. Lucia or
I
something.
grew up in Canada. But my grandmother was in Brooklyn, and I used to come to Brooklyn every summer. I was raised like every summer. I used to visit my grandmother in Brooklyn, New York. So I just get on the Greyhound
Man,
in Toronto, and then go on the Greyhound. Me and my sister would go to Brooklyn every summer. So that was my upbringing. Um, and anyone that's been to Toronto in Canada knows Toronto's like is basically like another American city. It's Canada,
yes.
but it's like that's where everybody goes. You know what I mean? And then I got into the acting world when I got older because like a lot of movies and films, they're filmed in Toronto. So they call
Right.
Toronto the Hollywood North. So that's how I got into like entertainment, acting. I was in what's his name? The Weekend. I was in one of his music videos because he's from Canada too. The Weekend.
Yeah, he from Toronto.
Um, he's from Toronto. I had an agent. Like I did all that acting stuff, you know. Then I went to New York. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I did a political internship with the new black. Well, basically like Malik Zula Shabazz. He's the chairman emeritus of
The new
the
Black
new
Panther
black.
Party.
Exactly. I've worked with new Black Panthers. Like, yeah, Mr. Roll Tide. Hold up, Stephen X. Is no, I'm just a revolutionary, bro. I'm not wanted for anything, but I've been
So you're wanted terrorist.
I'm a militant, bro. Like I'm a real the fact that I'm even alive right now is a free. I don't even know how this is. That's why I probably gravitated to boxing because I want to fight. I have the fighting spirit in me, you know. But
You probably need to
I'm
coach or
chat.
something.
No, but I
Okay.
don't really want to fight in the ring. I want to fight in a different ring. If you're
Oh
tracking what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. Like, man, I don't want you getting punched on, man. If you
I'm too
pass 40,
old for
man,
the yeah.
don't go out there
Yeah,
and get
no,
punched
but
on.
I grew up like my background is like I guess you can say like one of my favorite revolutionaries is Stokely Carmichael. I love Kwame Ture.
It's crazy. Yeah, I
Uh,
was just listening to him. He was
I
talking
love
about
Stokely, man.
Whitley Brown. He was talking about him earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
I
love
was
me.
just listening to him earlier. Yeah,
Are you
Stokely.
serious? Wow.
Yeah, Coach Stokely. Yeah.
Yeah, I live in the South, bro. I mean, you know, I live in the South. But Stokely, I mean, he was born in the islands too, but he was raised in like New York, just like Farrakhan.
Yeah, I think he. Then
Um,
I forgot what happened. I think he moved to Guinea, West
yes,
Africa or something, and then
yeah. I
he
basically
died.
I've followed his blueprint. Like I've been to Africa, I lived there. Like my favorite revolutionary is Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture, and he marched right beside Dr. King. So when I say I'm
Well,
a real life I am the that's the man that Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture, yeah, that's the dude. Huey P. Newton, any revolutionary. I respect any black militant in this country because I used to organize with the new Black Panthers, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't work with them now, but like I lended my experience to them, and then I was hooked up with revolutionaries in South Africa, and we did some work out there, you know. Um,
shit crazy.
yeah, bro. I'm a real life. I was around like
How long
black,
is a flight to Africa, man?
bro. I was on that. I left from Toronto, Canada, and got on the Ethiopian Airlines. I don't know. They had an accident a couple of years ago. I don't know if they're still alive. They took me to Ethiopia. That was 21 hours. And then from Ethiopia to
Yeah, because
Josie,
yeah.
Johannesburg, South Africa was like
Johannesburg.
4 hours, 25-hour flight.
God damn. That's
I
crazy,
flew to
man.
Africa by myself, 25 hours. I didn't even pay for the ticket. Malik Zulu Shabazz of the new Black Panther Party. He's like, I need you in South Africa. I got some work for you out there.
Man, what was this like the early 2000s, right? Or the
This
90s?
was 2016,
Yeah, damn, that was kind of recent.
10 years ago. Yeah. I'm when I say I'm a real life revolutionary. I did my shahada in 2013 in Canada at a mosque on a Friday, Juma prayer. An Arab co-worker that I had, Ahmad, took me to mosque and I did my shahada. At that time,
That's how you mean.
I was joining the Nation of Islam, and I was getting my X, and I got my X that same year. So that's why the X people think, oh, is that just no. I actually got the X from the Nation.
Yeah,
So
identify with
no, my
slaveholder
last
name.
no, I no. It's the I don't know if you're familiar with the Nation, but I know you're
Yeah,
Muslim, but
the slaveholder names and shit.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm Stephen X. Like I
right.
earned the X, and I got that, and so I still retain that. But I am a Muslim through and through. But I still read that Bible. I still read that Holy Quran. I'm trying to spark a revolution, bro. And I wasn't successful in Canada because the dynamics in Canada are really bad. You can't get a revolution going. No, because a lot of the people in Canada they come from the Caribbean and they come from
Yeah,
Africa.
Yeah, they don't got the same stuff. Like I talked to a guy from Canada. He was actually my friend, even though he was a racist. Well, I don't want to call him my friend, man. I met him on a job. I used to work in like high-rise buildings, and he was like super rich. It was like this how rich he fucking was. It was at the time of the pandemic, and I think in Canada they like also mandated like the COVID shit, like the shots, right? And he was so rich and obnoxious. He was like, "Fuck that! I'll move my whole family out of Canada and moving to America." So he did. He moved into this high-rise building, this apartment that was like 20,000 a month, while he was getting another house built in America. So we used to talk. He was weird, man. And I never talked to him. He used to come downstairs late at night. He was weird. I could tell he wasn't from America. Like he was a weird looking white man, bro. And we started to talk.
Yeah,
And I was like, he was like, yeah, I'm from Canada. And I think he was from like British Vancouver or some shit like that or something. And he
bro.
said
Let me
he
tell you
had a
something.
house in
Yeah.
Toronto. Okay, good. My bad.
Oh, in Toronto. No, no, go ahead. I when I say I'm from Canada, I've never even been to the West Coast. I grew up in
Yeah,
Toronto. Like I've
he
traveled
was rich.
America more than I did Canada.
Yeah,
I
he had a
I
lot of
don't
fucking money.
identify with any of these labels, bro. Like I'm just a human being.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm not saying like that's nothing wrong with Canada, but I'm saying he was showing me his house and shit, and like he was just rich, bro. Just put it like that. So, but he was saying Toronto. I was asking him about Toronto. He was like Toronto. Oh, nah, I never go there. That's that's the hood. I was like, what? And he was like, he was telling me it's a lot of like Indians in Canada, and he was like Toronto
Hmm.
is like it's just like bad now. He says Toronto is like bad. He's like,
When
I
was this?
guess
Last year?
no, this was like 2019, 18.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, he was just like Toronto was just, but like I said, this guy he had money since he was like probably a kid. So he probably had a different perspective. But yeah, he was just telling me about how Canada is. Like he was telling me like, yeah,
Bro,
he wasn't
Canada's
telling me how
racist,
racist it
man.
is, but him being racist himself, he just, told me how it is. Like, because
He
he was
told
racist.
you, bro,
Right.
Canada's racist. The most racist cities I've ever lived in are New York and Toronto. Canada's racist, bro. Like you got I sat down at the table with the police chief of the Toronto police. Like I was a real life activist. I was on the news. I was on the front page of the newspaper, bro. When I say militant, I was that dude in Canada. We sued the police for racial profiling. Um, believe it or not, there's black people in Canada, fam.
Oh yeah, I
like
know. Yeah, they
there's like a
suck. Yeah.
million black people in Canada. There's like
Yeah, they come from
there's like
like
a
the
million.
islands and like the
Yeah,
islands and Virgin, all that type of shit. Like just like in the UK, like a lot of them come from Jamaica and
exactly.
Saint Lucia, and you know, I don't know why,
And
but
and the thing is though, when you're charged with a crime, I told you all this. When you're charged with a crime in Canada, it's the King of England that charges you with the crime.
yeah, that's what
Like
I was saying. Like Canada
I
is, yeah,
was
it's so
charged with a
powerful.
crime in Canada, bro. When I was
Yeah,
charged with
it's
a
still
crime,
under Britain rule, right?
it's on British rule.
Yeah, it's
It's
still
not
under British rule.
America, bro. Yeah, that's
Fuck
why
no.
Canadians are so different. They're not like Americans. They're sort of subservient.
Well, they don't got
Americans are more
states.
militant.
They got
Exactly.
provinces. They got
Provinces.
provinces and shit.
Hmm. So when I was charged with a crime, I mean, I don't have a record. Everything is bullshit. It got dismissed, but I remember it was Regina, reigning queen, the Queen of England, versus me. And when you're
The
charged with a
Queen's
crime
Court.
in America, it's like the state of New York versus.
So y'all go to Queen's Court over there too. It's Queen's Court.
Yeah, there's actual court called Queen's Court. It's her government. It's well now it's the king. So
Yeah,
the
that's
government of
the shit
Canada
king.
belongs to the King of England. It's a
The
really
shit
so
king.
there's a whole movement in Canada and the UK against the monarchy. Like there's anti. So I know a Rastafarian woman,
Hmm.
Queen Rakaya. Rastafarianism. they're against all that monarchy and rule of the Europeans. So there's a whole movement in Canada against the king, or when the queen was alive, against the queen of England.
I haven't really been
So
into.
you know Rastas. If you ever listen to like reggae
Yeah,
music, a lot of
Peter
them,
Tosh, Bob Marley,
yeah,
Peter Tosh, the Wailers.
yeah, mm-hmm, exactly. You know, but they big up Haile Selassie. You know, Haile Selassie.
Yeah, Haile Selassie, yeah, Emperor.
You know,
Yep.
but I mean, Haile Selassie is an honorable man. I mean, he was a respectable man. I'm not a Rastafarian, but I respect and tolerate different religions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
You know, so yeah, that's my background, bro. But I'm really a world citizen. I'm an international man. So I don't get into these like micro flags and micro nationalisms. Like I know that we're all African people. I'm a Pan Africanist. I've been to Africa. I know that remember. I don't know if you've read the Handbook of Revolutionary Warfare. Okay, Asajia Kwame. You should read that. The Handbook of Revolutionary Warfare by Asajia Kwame Nkrumah. He talks about Africa as the core of the Black Revolution. America is actually the periphery. Yeah. You know, you'll find a lot of there's a lot of militants, bro, in Africa, bro. If you want to hook up with like Black militants, yeah.
Of course, it's under siege. It's everything there. That's what Black Americans don't get. Like, you know, like I don't got nothing against the FDAs or all of these ADOS and all of these different groups, but I just don't want to think they understand that our birthright is Africa. And I'm not saying that cool. No, the world is ran off of Africa. Think about if Black Americans went back to Africa, took all of that shit over, all of those resources and minerals and wealth in which they're taking from Africa to create their wealthy nations and maintain and enrich their nations. France, United States, China, Russia, they're all stealing from Africa. India, even. Arabia, especially. They're all stealing the mineral resources that are used to make all of this shit that we use today in the modern world. Weapons, luxury cars, cell phones, TVs, not even all that bullshit stuff to make civilization. You know, the Africa has everything: copper, iron, ore, salt, coltan, diamonds, oil. It's just people just think it's diamonds and oil. No, it's all sorts of different things that are needed for human societies. Now, say that we became in charge of that, we run the fucking world. But Black people are so fuck Africa. I'm not African. And I think that comes from the point where white media and white influence and power, you know, cast an ugly shadow on Africa for so long. They, you know, now people are just, you know, and my theory is this: a lot of people are gonna disagree. Black people want to be white. A lot of Black people in America. They listen to what they say. They want to mimic them. They want to mock them. They want to live like them. So anything they say, if white people don't like Africans, I don't like Africans. Oh, I'm not an African. I'm a Black American. You know, I don't follow that.
Yeah.
I don't follow that shit. You know, nothing against the FBAs. Now, if those guys were like kind of like mobilizing around protecting, because we are unique. You know, Black Americans, we're unique. No one's struggle is like our struggle. But I don't see that.
Jay Body says boxing, please. Mag Life says we are not Africans. We're completely different people.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Africa historically has some of the greatest warriors. Why don't Africans offer us some of those resources? Y'all, listen. Y'all click the link, man. When will the little go get back to boxing? We'll be back.
If you really follow that shit, don't be scared to come up here and defend it.
Fam, I've met Tariq Nasheed in Detroit. I listened to Tariq Nasheed. I read his books. Y'all are crazy, man. I've met
Rick
Tariq
Nasheed used to
Nasheed.
be talking about Africa, and we need to. He used to say the same shit I'm saying. I don't know what made him do what he did. I think he may try to get some business out there, and he met some nasty Africans, which there are, and I don't know
Yes,
what, because he used to be
there.
on the same
Yes, there
shit.
are.
But yes, there are. I know, and that's what I'm not discouraged by a few nasty Africans. Like it's a few nasty American Africans or African Americans. Like it's a lot of these motherfuckers that we don't rock with.
Exactly. We're
Now all
talking
of
about human beings, bro. We're talking about human beings, man.
like it's FBA. I got a
Okay,
lot of
so y'all
FBA
got a
friends.
problem, right? Like Devin Haney was in Nigeria at Davido's wedding with the richest black man in the world in Nigeria. Do y'all know that? Devin Haney is born and raised in America. Yeah,
Nah,
like I
it need to
don't.
stop, man. It need to
Come
stop.
on, man. Like
It
you're
need to stop.
talking. I see the value in the FBA movement. I've met the guy that created him, man. I dapped him up. We took a picture together. Like,
I
but we
think, like
are
I said,
all
if they mobilize around protecting, I don't want them to say our culture because we don't this culture. Oh, I don't the culture what people say the culture that shit is. I don't think that's culture. But if they can protect our true, you know, history and culture and you know, then that's cool. But don't just fuck Africans, nigga. Fuck Africans. FBI. Like, that's all I see. Like
yeah.
that's all I see. That's all I
Claiming
see,
and
bro.
having
Like
pride in
that's
our ethnicity doesn't mean we hate Africans, fam. I'm 100% in
well. Then I'm not
solidarity.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah,
Then
I'm in solidarity with the FBA. Now, I cannot
me too.
characterize myself as FBA. I cannot do that.
I can't. I don't
I
do it. But
cannot do that.
I fuck with the FBAs to a degree, and
Yes.
there's some of them that I fuck with. But the ones who all day banging on Africans, I can't do
No,
it, bro. I can't do it. Can't do it.
no, 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 no. Because okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know y'all hate me.
What's
Yo,
up? What's up? What's
yeah.
up?
So, like the
Who is
African
that?
thing,
Who is
right?
that?
It's Max
Oh,
7.
shit.
It's Max 7.
Yeah, the African thing.
Yeah.
Africans.
I mean, I think that's obvious though that blacks are totally different people. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
not totally different people.
Africans are black and blacks are African, fam. Stop it.
Okay, so how come they
Well,
captured us and sold us then?
How come they captured us and sold us? What is
Mm-hmm.
what?
Europeans did that.
No, no,
No,
no, no, no,
see,
no, 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 no,
no,
no, no, no, no.
no,
Let me
no,
let
no,
me
no,
answer
no,
this. Let
no,
me
no,
answer this. Let
no,
me answer
no,
this. Let me answer this.
no.
Let me answer
All right,
this.
all right, all right, all right, bro. Go ahead, you got it.
You're saying that we're not African because Africans sold us? So wouldn't that mean that we came from Africa for them to sell us off?
Okay, so are you
So what?
familiar about the 12 tribes of
Oh, now I want to
uh,
get into this Trap Dives of Judah shit.
Israel?
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
nah, bro. I'm
I'm
just
not
asking.
disrespecting your religion, but I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that. So I can't
Oh,
talk
okay.
about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
I
I
don't
mean,
believe this. We're not African. God cursed us. The white man didn't curse us. The white man don't get no blame. God get all the blame. He cursed us. I don't believe in that shit. I don't
well,
believe it.
like, so, like, there's a Caucasians. There was the fucking Africans. Excuse my language. The Africans and
It's all good.
the what's the other one called? The third one.
What, Caribbeans?
Arabs.
Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? Say that again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Arabs.
Arabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. They played the part in capturing the blacks.
Yes, they did.
Yes. Yes,
I
they
mean,
did.
it's the truth, though.
Yeah.
Well, what's your
You know what I'm
point?
saying?
Bro, you're talking to somebody. I am pro FBA. Now, here's the thing about FBA. I've seen xenophobia in South Africa. So I do see some xenophobic elements to the FBA movement, meaning like hatred towards other black people that are not born and raised in America. and who can't trace their lineage all the way back, hundreds and hundreds of years. Some of us can only trace it back to the Caribbean, bro. You know what I mean? Do you know that there's a Black American lineage? Whose phone is that? Is that Mac? Okay, anyways, I'll try to.
Yeah, that's Mac.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. All right.
There are some Black people in Canada. Fam, you have to look up somewhere called Africville in Nova Scotia, Canada. Those are Black Americans who escaped under the Underground Railroad through Harriet Tubman to Canada, fam, to the north.
Yeah, a lot of them went to Canada.
Y'all are not understanding. This is deeper than I understand the FBA movement, fam. I'm not against it. I find it entertaining. I can listen to I listened to the Twitter spaces. I met the guy who created it.
Let me just ask him this. Let me ask him this, man.
Yeah.
You're an FBA, right, man?
Who, me?
Yes. Okay, well I can't.
Oh, you're not
Israelite.
FBA?
I'm an Israelite.
Oh,
well,
okay. But you're okay, but okay, fine. You're This is all family then. I mean, we're not.
But Israelites feel the kind of same way about Africans as FBAs. Like I've talked to a lot of Israelites.
Oh yeah.
They feel the same way.
Yeah. I mean,
listen, listen. I'm for, like, I've been in the same room as Minister Farrakhan. I've sat in the same room, sat on the floor, listened to him. I was at a martial arts seminar in Chicago for the Nation. Like, I was actively enrolled in the Nation of Islam. Like, I don't need to call myself FBA. I was part of an FBA quote unquote organization from. Like, I just because I'm not down with this organization, this guy.
I'm not trashing FBA, man.
I'm not trashing it, and I respect it. And y'all get the reparations. I don't like the name calling, but I get it. I don't like it, but Africans and Caribbeans name call too, so I get it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, bro, it's hatred on both sides. But
both sides, yeah.
I want to communicate with the people who can see past the hatred and are trying to build. Who can see past the hatred? Who's mature enough to not base every 5 African experiences that they've had with 5 Africans and base and generalize it for the rest of their life. I fuck all Africans. You don't know all Africans. You don't like, so I'm not that guy. I've dealt with some nasty Africans, yes, but I'm not that guy to fuck all Africans. No, man. Like, I want the guys who are just mature enough to build.
Africans call us Hakatas.
What do we call them? We got African booty scratchers.
Yeah, they do.
It's like I just said, bro. It's hatred on both sides, bro. It's hatred.
I promise you, fam. Like, I was born in the islands, but I don't identify as you can think of me as, like, I don't know if you guys know Sidney Poitier.
Yes,
Sidney Poitier. Okay, he was born in the islands, or what's his name? Harry Belafonte.
Harry Belafonte, yeah.
I was just born there. I was raised in Canada, right? But my mom was a dual citizen. She's like Malcolm X's mother was a freaking Caribbean woman. My mother is Caribbean too. Like, it's just.
Are you black,
some of us,
Stephen X?
Yes, of course I'm black. I sound the way I do because I was raised in Canada, fam. Like,
okay.
So people are like, oh, you sound like a white boy, fam. I was raised in Canada. So raise a dog around a bunch of husky wolves or wolves. They're not gonna like. Believe me, my consciousness and what I stand for and my movements. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. Yes, I am black.
Right.
I don't. I promise you. And the fact is, my favorite boxer is Devin Haney. So, and he's Black American, born and raised. So, what are we talking about? Tank Davis is Black American, born and raised.
Yeah, the GOAT.
I mean,
call him the GOAT. Call him the GOAT. Call him the GOAT.
Who, Tank?
No.
Call him the GOAT.
How you a GOAT, man? Go fight Roach.
Huh? Oh man, see. Hold up, yo.
See,
Question though, y'all. Hold up, please. Hold up, Stephen X. Hold up. Question, right?
he's a
How
roach,
come,
man.
right? As soon as Tank said he's fighting him, right? Everybody got pissed off. Who wrote? Oh, who? But now it's he gotta fight Roach. He gotta fight Roach again.
He do.
The dude
He do.
cannot
What the
win
fuck?
for nothing, man. He
That
cannot
don't, bro.
win.
You
He
didn't make
cannot
no
win,
point,
bro.
bro. You actually furthered my point. Yes, everybody was like,
Explain
why
how.
would he fight this guy? Okay, look, everybody was just as you said. Why would he fucking fight this guy? He's not even a 135 pounder. He's not in the rankings at 135. Why would he fight him? He's gonna run through him. So when he fought him and that didn't happen, that's worse. Now we look at him even worse. Like you couldn't even fight. You couldn't even beat the guy that you were supposed to beat easily,
Hold on now. Hold on now.
and you got knocked down. And look, wait. Then you robbed him. He fucking lost that fight.
How
I
can
know you're gonna
a
say he didn't.
close fight uh, be a robbery though?
That was not no close fight.
What?
They robbed him. PBC robbed Roach.
What?
That's why they gave him another fight. They handed him another fight right after. Tank's whole thing was to call out Jake Paul after that fight. And when that was the whole thing, he was supposed to beat Roach.
So you do know that Tank and Dude are like they grew up together, right?
I don't need shit, man. I don't need
So
shit.
they
Don't try to bring that shit. Don't try to bring that shit up.
no, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, like, so they fought like 1,000 times, bro. He knows him, bro.
And he beat him twice.
And
It's
he
like
beat
the
him.
Tarver and Jones, bro.
He beat him twice.
He beat
In
him. So what's the
amateurs.
point? He grew. So you're making an excuse for why Tank couldn't beat him.
No, because I feel like Tank beat him.
Oh,
But
stop
just
it!
not in Tank's fashion, though. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah, because you know why? Because Roach he can box a little bit. That's why Tank don't want to fight no black boxer who can box, who's a pure
Wait
boxer.
a minute. He did,
If
though.
if Roach he did, and look what happened.
He KO'd Frank.
Man, Frank ain't shit.
He black, too.
Frank was not ready for that fight. Frank started fighting when he was 17, 18 years old.
Hold up, bro.
Come on,
This is
man.
my thing, right? How come people say Tank ain't never fight this one, Tank ain't never fight that one? But if you go through Tank's opponents, everybody is popping today that
Yes,
he's
because he fought
fought.
them.
What?
Because he fought them. He talking about Pitbull,
Bro,
Ryan,
they
and
became
Frank.
champions, though.
Oh my God. Ryan became a bullshit champion
But
fighting
he's still a
Mario Barrios.
champion.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Rolly
Paper
and
tiger champ.
Ryan, when Boot
Mm-hmm.
they stripped, no, Boots vacated, I believe. No, I think they stripped him before he moved up. I don't even think he vacated. They stripped him, put the WBA, and I might be wrong. I don't know if they stripped him or he vacated. They put the WBA in title contention for Rolly and Ryan. Ryan came off a loss. Rolly came off of a bullshit win. No, he came off of a loss. I think that he had just lost to Pitbull.
Okay.
So they became a champion from that. They became champions. You act like they became champions getting it the hard way.
So Barrios,
Pitbull is a fucking Mexican. They're gonna get behind him any fucking way. Yes, they're the
hold
guys now. Ryan Garcia, Pitbull, Frank. What about Oscar? What Hector Garcia? What the fuck is he at?
whoa, hold up. Thank you. Now you proving my point. Because Shakur's opponents, hold up, bro. Shakur's opponents, they ain't even in the league no more. They ain't even in the league at all. So
I
I
ain't
mean,
gonna
it's
do
like, bro.
I don't like Shakur.
Oh, all right. Cool. Because I was about to snap, bro.
Shakur is a top ranked bullshit fighter. Then he moved to Matchroom fighting bullshit competition.
Right. Thank you.
You know,
Because it's always double standards, bro. It's always double standards, man.
no, it's not with me, man.
All right. Cool.
Des says I'm late. Can y'all explain to me what FBA is and what it stands for? It means Foundational Black American.
Black American.
Who said that?
People that can trace their roots and lineage to this land. Some of us can't do that. We can trace it to the Caribbean, or that's about it. I mean, like The slave ship took us. The slave ship took us from the west coast of Africa, and then dropped us off at South America, Mexico, Caribbean, and then America.
So do y'all believe that Spanish people is blacks?
No.
Spanish
or not? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Ryan Garcia is not black. He can act black, quote unquote. Him and that snitch, 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
They think that's black, bro. You don't judge a people like hip hop culture. I love and I respect. That's not our culture, though. If you want to judge a people by its culture, you judge it by its religious beliefs and values. Like hip hop is beautiful, it's amazing, but it's a subculture. Like black people are like, I've been around the world. Whose phone is that? Oh, that's Mac. No,
and just
black
mute
people.
it when you're not talking, man.
If you go to the Caribbean, sorry, I couldn't hear myself. I couldn't. If you go to the Caribbean, Africa, like it doesn't matter where you meet black people. I promise you, they're always religious and they always believe in God, for the most part. And it doesn't matter if you're FB or not. So, and like the whole hip hop thing, bro. We all listen to hip hop, man. Like, but you can't say hip hop is a Black American culture. It is. Sorry, let me take that back. Of course, hip hop is Black. It is. It's not. It's not. You can't say it's the whole culture, though. If you want to judge people, okay. Here's the thing. What I grew up in Canada with Toronto. There's a lot of Italians, and my school teachers were white. It's Canada. I would never say Italians. I wouldn't judge Italians by the mafia. That would make me very ignorant. Why would I say, oh, yeah, I know Italians. I know a bunch of mafiosos. Like, no, that's from Hollywood and the movies. Like, if I want to know Italians, I need to understand the Roman Catholic Church in Rome, in Italy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're the only culture that perpetuates negative images.
Bro, if I really want to know black people and I don't know black people, I need to understand the Black American Church and Dr. King and that whole tradition. If you don't understand that whole, because I grew up in Canada, but I studied Black American history, the Civil Rights Movement, and I gravitated towards Stokely Carmichael, who marched beside Dr. King, but who became a Black revolutionary and a Black Panther.
He started SNCC, right? He started SNCC.
Yes, SNCC. He was the coordinator. I that whole history, like, yeah, I love Stokely, man. I love me some Stokely. I love me some Huey. I love me some Black Panthers. I love me some Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I love me some Farrakhan. Like, I love me some Dr. Khaled Abdul Muhammad. Oh my God. Give me some Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my tradition,
Let me ask y'all this question, though. Quick. Do y'all believe blacks is the chosen people?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe in that.
It's in the book. We are the ones. We're the ones that they're talking about.
Okay.
In Psalms or whatever book we're the ones. Yeah. No, it's us. And people are gonna talk a lot of shit. They're gonna be like, "Oh, well, that's racist" or whatever. But no, we're the ones.
All right, cool.
They said that I forget.
Page.
No, we're the ones that spent 400 years in slavery. We're the ones that they're talking about in the book. It's not the ones from Europe. No. Right.
Longer than that.
And like the Zionists try to make you think that they're the ones. No, they just took our history. The beautiful thing about the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam is for everybody. It's for everybody. It's for except for white people. That's the only group that's not allowed in the nation. So
everybody should read a book called From the Nation of Islam Even though I'm not a part of the nation, but there's a book written by a brother from the nation. It's called Jews Finance the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Everybody needs to
yeah, I know
read
the
that.
book.
Those are not real Jews.
They're
No.
converts. The third, yeah,
Devils.
converts.
Yeah, they're not real,
Wall
fam.
Street bankers, which were Jewish, financed the Holocaust.
Yep. Yep. Like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, and all of them. Yeah. The
Yep.
Illuminati. The 13 bloodlines. Yeah. You know what I mean? All that go deep. But yo, Stephen X
Yeah,
though, right? Right?
yeah.
Question though. This ain't no disrespect, bro. But so I mean,
Mhm.
so Birdie told me, well, they ain't tell me, but I seen it, right? So Farrakhan's dad is Caucasian. Is is that true or is it
Um,
false?
I
Farrakhan's
think he never
dad is
met
a
his dad.
he doesn't know who his dad is, but he's a light skinned or possibly even a white man from Jamaica.
I thought he was
Okay.
from
Possibly.
Grenada. He was from like Grenada or something. He used to do calypso music, but I
Well,
thought he
no,
was
no,
from
no.
Grenada.
Well, Farrakhan used to do calypso. Farrakhan used to play the violin, or he still plays the violin.
Yeah,
Minister Farrakhan is a very accomplished violin player, very accomplished.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but his background, his mother is like a full black, dark skinned Caribbean woman.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was super black.
Malcolm X's mother was Caribbean. So you got to understand, my mother is Caribbean. Stokely Carmichael's mother is Caribbean. Like some of us got like a Caribbean island influence, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But I don't identify as that. Like I grew up in Canada, fam, and I used to live in America like every summer. My grandmother lived in America. So it's like it's complicated, fam. So Minister
Western,
Farrakhan doesn't even know his dad. He was raised by his dark skinned black mother,
westernized.
who was she immigrated to New York. And like
No, she was
anyone
from
that lived
Boston.
in New
She's
York,
from Boston.
right? Like anyone that's lived
Boston.
in Malcolm X's sister was a dark skinned sister from Boston. She used to support him financially, fam. You think Malcolm X had a 9 to 5?
Fuck no.
Malcolm X didn't. Man, like when you really get into this, fam, and we get off the bullshit. Malcolm X did not have a 9 to 5, fam.
He was a
He was,
street dude, right?
yes, he was
Yep.
Detroit Red,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
he used to sleep with white women
Yep.
and pimp on white women and all that.
Mhm.
Okay, and he used to do crime and did 10 years in the penitentiary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about a real dude, fam.
It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Malcolm. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Facts.
Salute to
Yep, absolutely.
Amawale. Salute to brother Malcolm X. I love Malcolm X, a real life revolutionary. Salute to Dez 215 in the building. What happened with Malcolm X in the Nation of Islam? Fam.
So they
Man,
killed his ass.
yeah. See that go deep right there though, bro. That's deep.
Oh, they killed him. I just
Yeah, they
posted on
did.
my Twitter yesterday where a lot of people was like messaging me like I never knew that, but I posted where he got interviewed by the FBI. You know, after he got suspended by the NOI, and he still didn't say shit. I'm like, boy, half y'all would have folded, man. Would have broke down and told. And they told him they'll kill him. They
Yeah,
told
they
him
would
they'll
have
kill
told,
him.
bro.
Like, think about it, man. Like, man, that's the FBI. These two fucking government men. Now, they didn't have the reputation that they have today. Back then, the FBI, they were kind of still like a fledgling agency. You know, they were the Bureau of Investigation, and then they became the FBI.
Yeah.
But he still stood tall against their ass. Like, why the fuck would y'all think I'm gonna tell y'all anything? Like, that's what he basically told them. Like, I ain't telling y'all shit. Like, and they was like, well, we give you money,
Yeah.
or we could eliminate you. He was like, well, you're just gonna have to do what you gotta do. I'm like,
Yeah, they were trying to get contact from him. They were trying to get names and numbers or whatever from him.
yeah, because they
I
already
actually,
knew. They already
yeah.
knew the criminal aspect of the NOI. They already knew it was killings and stuff going on in NOI, but as long as they did it to their own, they didn't care. What they were trying to do was make Malcolm, you know, flip on them and make it a big spectacle, you know, for the media and all. Look at this guy. He was a turncoat. He turned on his leaders, and but he still didn't do it. You know, even though they was trying to kill him. NOI was trying to kill him, which
Yeah,
is crazy, man.
yeah.
I mean, I think
Malcolm
all of that
is.
stuff.
Yeah, I heard that.
No,
What'd you
no,
say?
go ahead, bro. I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't hear what you said. No, I think Malcolm was. I heard that audio with him with the FBI agents. He stood tall. Those of us in the struggle know like you're gonna get approached. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get approached by these dudes, agents, and you know,
Yeah,
or
man. And
even if
then
it's
he
like
said,
local police. You know?
right.
Y-
And then
So, do
he said it. Okay.
y'all believe in the COINTELPRO thing?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because they be doing that to us too, man.
They say I forgot what office. It was a group of radicals, and I think they were white. A group of radicals broke into a government office,
Yes.
and
Mhm.
those who released COINTELPRO. I think it was a
Yeah.
group of white boys.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of, believe it or not, fam. There's a lot of white leftist radicals in this country.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta understand. Like I'm a real life. I've organized with white leftist radicals. Like
Yeah.
when I say I'm real, like I've organized with all type. I will organize with anybody that's against this beast. But like I don't speak from a theoretical level, bro. I've been locked up, man. You know what I'm saying? So like when you've been locked up, you know, you felt the power of the beast. You know what I mean? I felt it in Canada. I felt it here. I felt it in South Africa. It's all the state. It's a state. I
Yes,
organized with
sir.
the. I don't know if you guys know the Uhurus down in Florida. The Uhuru movement, Dead Prez,
I
Amali
know Dead
Yashitela.
Prez.
Okay, well, they were part of the Uhuru. I was a member of the like Africa, like I'm a socialist, so I was a member of the African People's Socialist Party, which is based in St. Petersburg, Florida. Like I'm a leftist. I'm a radical leftist. Um, so this boxing thing is interesting because it's a sport, and I grew up playing sports, but there's some other shit that goes on in boxing that has nothing to do with sports, and that's why I'm involved in it. Like I care
Oh yeah.
about the sport. Like that's why I said I can talk X's and O's with people. I have no problem with that. But I know that there's X's and O's going on like going on outside of the ring that I gotta address because of my
Oh
background.
yes. The
You know
racist
what I'm
element
saying?
in boxing.
Because boxing is not a full sport, fam. Talk about it. Yeah. Salute to you, kid. Kudo. Boxing is not a full sport, fam. I wish it was, but it's not. There's too much shenanigans. We can just stop at Ryan Garcia alone. These motherfuckers don't think it's a sport. They think it's like some type of race war with us.
Yeah, they
So
do. Yeah,
Goddamn
they do.
right.
Y'all, yes, they do. Yes, they
Goddamn
do. Yo,
right.
that shit is crazy,
Goddamn right.
yo.
thank
It's
you.
crazy.
So I don't care about talking X and O's. Go talk to like. There's many people that can talk X's and O's. That's not me. I'm not a friggin' boxing trainer, dude. My background is political. So I'm gonna
So,
offer what I offer. Like I'm not gonna like I'm not Stormy B man. Listen to Stormy B man, and I mean that. No, I
yeah.
mean that in the most respectful way. Listen to a
Oh no, yeah,
trainer.
yeah, no, yeah, I know.
Yeah, if you want to talk X's and O's, yeah, but my background, I don't give a fuck about X's and O's. I don't care about that. I don't. I
Mhm.
don't. I the name of the channel is Respect Ring Meat. Like it has like it's more it's deeper than just X's and O's, you know what I'm saying?
Boxing, right?
But yeah, but the thing with here's the thing, Mag, you're a Tank fan, right? We just
Die hard.
bro, I used to be a Tank fan, bro.
What
So
you
what does
mean
that
that
tell you?
you what used to be? What that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm not.
What that mean,
I
dog?
can't. I can't support Tank right now and the way he's moving. No. He's not moving. Listen, everybody wants to see Devin Haney versus Tank.
He too big.
And oh my god, stop it,
bro!
man.
Come on, y'all. Don't do that. Tank is he's too small. Like he can't. Like I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I guess I don't know.
No.
Down, right? Then he beats him. People gonna say he was drained. So, I mean, it's pointless on Tank's end.
I know what
You know what I'm saying? It's just pointless.
Tank and what?
Bro, there's a contracted weight, man. They hit a contracted weight. That's all that matters, bro. Well, like, what do you, rehydrations or no rehydrations? If they agree at 140, you're telling me Tank won't take 140 with Devin Haney?
Tank probably
A
fat
real
as hell
weight
right now.
But Devin's not. By the way, that's like even not real. Devin's never going back to 140. But Tank can fight at 140.
Tank probably fat as hell right now. Tank probably fat as hell right now.
He is, bro.
Tank
He's
probably,
not in the gym.
Tank probably 159 pounds, 172 pounds. I ain't seen a recent picture, nothing. Like, I haven't seen.
I saw a video of him in the club on Twitter just now, but I don't think it's accurate. I think it's probably old. He was partying in a club.
That's what I was just about to say. Is it old? Is it new? Right. That's what I was about to say.
He's partying in a club with some girl, some Hispanic girl.
Probably 100.
I don't know, fam. This shit is. Oh, he. I guarantee you, he's fat in the face.
Out there in
he gets
Miami,
a little chubby face.
Out there in Miami, eating them tacos and enchiladas every night, going out, eating steak and potatoes.
Yep. It's crazy because him and Dev are in the same city, Salute to Mag. My bad, y'all. My phone died. Yeah, it's all good, fam. It's all good, fam.
I'm stressing about this case he got.
Oh my God, he's got a case.
Yeah, he got the case when they released the video. He thought they wasn't gonna release it.
Yeah, he was hoping, but we live in a surveillance society, bro. Everything's on camera.
And I remember he was watching that. He was acting like we was going, yeah, y'all stay on that side. And I don't know what people was doing. It's like something they did. I think they his bail was super low or some shit. And they're y'all stay on that side. Y'all was talking all that shit. And then the video released. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck, bro? He's guilty. Like, what do you want us to say? Like,
yeah,
bro,
that says,
just get over
that
it.
says, nah, that was recent. That was his lawyer's yacht party.
Oh yeah, I think I seen that he was eating. He was like at the table eating, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's partying, he's got money, what can I say? He's got money. So, this shit, you got money, you have a lawyer. I don't think he's really sweating. As serious as the shit is against him.
No,
that's the thing. Money in America, you're good, man. You got a lawyer, I'm not even trying to prey on his downfall. I used to be a Tank fan until I saw the way he was moving in the sport of boxing. Yeah, not a Tank fan, but he looks skinny. Yeah, he's skinny.
I don't know. I ain't seen him, man, but I doubt he in the gym and focus on. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Nobody thinking about him. I know. Yeah, nobody's.
He tried to shit on all of us and told all of us, even his own fans, fuck us and fuck y'all. When he was getting this Jake Paul fight, and then when it didn't happen, nobody I would have shitted like, yeah, nigga, what happened? He shitted on everybody. Like, I'm finna fuck y'all. I'm finna go off into the sunset. Fuck fight fans. And that shit didn't fall through. That's karma, man.
Yeah, he thought he thought he can get away with that too. But he doesn't know black people, man. Like
Man, when Tank come back, he gonna fight a bum and they gonna be loving him.
Oh,
They gonna love him.
yeah, you're right. I'm looking at Twitter as Xander Zayas. Oh my God.
I had to catch weight.
This guy, I'm looking at Twitter as I'm talking to you. Xander Zayas this guy is fighting at what, 150? Nah, man. This is like weight bullying, bro. What the hell?
He said he was a weight bully. Remember, he said I'm a
This
weight
guy
bully.
looks like he's 200 pounds, bro.
He ain't gonna be no weight bully. Oh, he ain't shit. He ain't shit.
Yeah, I think
He's just a belt holder.
yeah. Boots. You see that? This I was just scrolling on my Twitter. I got it on the screen. Artman posted this. Anybody thinks this fight's going all 12? And then he's got
That Boots. Oh yeah, that's Boots.
let me repost this.
Is that Boots? Oh no, yeah, that's Sander. I'm tripping. Phone far away.
Yeah, Xander Zayas. Okay, this is a weight bully. This is not 100. Dude, you look like you're 195.
He look like me. I
This
swear
is
to
a
God.
minimum of 190.
Bro, I'm like 190.
Yeah, wait, how tall are you? Oh shoot, you're
5'9".
how tall are you though?
Like 5'9".
And you're
5'8".
198? You're 200 pounds. Yeah, so that's basically Xander. He's basically, how tall is he? There's no way he's 6 feet. He's probably like most boxers around like 5'8",
Boots
5'9".
is 5'9", 5'10". He Xander, I think he's a little
5'9",
taller than
5'10".
Boots. I think he's a little taller than Boots.
Yeah, he's taller.
So he probably 5'11" or
Yeah.
some shit. I know he ain't 6 feet.
See, that's why he was talking. No, he's not. Most boxers are just shy of 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've noticed. You know,
Gotta be your height, weight.
But he was confident about beating Devin Haney. Yeah. That's like, I think this guy should be fighting at a higher weight class. Yeah, Xander, but no one's gonna talk about that though.
Yeah, I think he gonna probably go up to middleweight after this fight because he gonna be, I had to shrink down. That's gonna be his excuse. I think he gonna put up somewhat good of a fight though for Boots, but I think Boots gonna stop him.
He should be fighting at 160. Yeah, 160.
Maybe 160, 168.
What's that, bro?
Middleweight. Super middleweight, maybe.
Yeah. I think he'll end up, Yeah, Solo Dolo. He needs to leave 154. Absolutely. Oh shoot.
That's what we're gonna that's gonna be his excuse.
Damn.
I need to move up. That's after he lose, that's what he gonna say.
You're right.
So he tried to defend his
Boots big.
He defended his unified titles and he lost. And he tried and he I moved up. I was done with that weight class. Promise.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fam, I think I gotta get out of here. I'm getting
All right, fam.
Yeah,
Peace
I mean, we
chat.
cooked for a bit, but yeah. Peace to the chat, man. Peace to you, bro. I'm gonna try to come. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Okay, yeah, we got. I'll go live again. So,
bro,
life is calling me right now.
Hey man, handle that.
I'm just looking. Yeah, bro. Yeah, salute to you, bro. Yeah, we'll talk. I'm gonna head over to. Is the graveyard going on right now? I don't know if it's going on right now. I'm gonna head over to the graveyard, y'all. The graveyard's not going right now. It's all good. But life is calling me, so I'm gonna head out, bro. Peace to you, Real Assad. Peace to Solo Dolo. Salute to Lone Star family. Be well, Stephen X. Salute to you, bro. First time seeing you here today. Thanks for being here, bro. Let me tighten the fam up. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, salute to brother B who was on the panel. Yeah, salute to Kid Kudo, salute to Real Assad, salute to Soul Dolo, salute to Lone Star, salute to Dez, salute to Kid Cuddle, salute to Mag Life, salute to brother B on the panel. Salute to Solo Dolo. Are you and Devin family? Trebla. No, I'm not related to Devin Haney. We follow each other on Twitter. That's it. Why do you defend Haney like your life depends on it? Like I said, we follow each other on Twitter. That's it. I've never met Devin Haney. There are some people who follow me and I follow them. They've met him. You can talk to them. Why do you? I don't defend. I defend boxing, and Devin Haney is boxing, so it's all good. This is not an insult to me, by the way. Salute to you, Triple. Why do you act like you so much about boxing? You never boxed before. Oh, I have boxed before, though. I've boxed in real life. Oh, it's deeper than... I've boxed in different rings. I don't need to be in that side of that ring. So, might be more great. Salute to you, Tez. Salute to Solo Dolo. Salute to Combos with Cam, Queen. Salute to Mac Majestic in the building. Shaking my head. Salute to you, Mac. Salute to Slim Hussein in the building. Salute to Des. Salute to Freedom's March in the building. Yo. Freedom, y'all subscribe to Freedom's March. Subscribe to Convos with Cam. Select to the content creators in the building. I'm trying to hit up everybody. Salute to Jay Vani. Salute to Andrew, the African Warrior. Hold on 1 sec, fam. Yeah, life is calling me. We cook for a bit, though, so... salute to Mr. Roll Tide. Salute to you. Salute to brother WMS in the building. Yeah, it's called I've been to Quebec. Quebec is the Europeanized city of Canada. If you've ever been there, it's very European. Toronto is very UK or very just American. But if you want to experience Europe, you go to Quebec. Montreal. And Top Rank, I've noticed with Top Rank, they got a lot of Brian Norman Jr. fought a Canadian bum. But Top Rank does fights in Montreal sometimes. So I know some people in Montreal. Yeah, Quebec. I know Quebec. They speak French there. Salute to L. No Ready. We all been through it. Haney, a great fighter. Yeah, he is. Salute to you. First time seeing you here. Salute to J Man was here. Thank you, bro. Brendan. Tank with his head screwed on would beat them all. Okay. Tell him to get his head screwed on. Salute to Mr. Roll Tide. And I think I have literally hit up. Oh, salute to brother OG Unk, Neil Harp in the building. Yep, he was here. Salute to Kamba. Queen Shaquilla Fields in the building. Thank you, Queen, for being here. Salute to S. Walker in the building. Thank you for being here, S. Walker. Yes, he does contradict himself. Keyshawn. Mac Majestic, salute. Lone Star, salute. All fighters said F the fans before, not just... All right. Peace, everybody. Y'all, respectringmedia.com. That's the website. Check that out for articles. Let me see if... what time is it? Oh, it's late. Okay. I'm going to get out of here, fam. Y'all, salute. Peace and blessings. Stephen X out. Bye.